abilities.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the Heroes Era.
Oh,
We're live on
doing it.
Monday night on
doing
Twitch.
this.
Ah,
On. This
When?
is not a drill, guys.
This is not
This is
a
live.
And I want to thank everybody for being with us tonight for a game of Dungeons and Dragons. We are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Dun, dun, dun.
roll intro.
Ooh, I had a logo flying in, but no sound accompanying it. Well, we'll get there someday.
The production lately has been steadily decreasing.
What is happening
Oh, no.
there?
But the quality's been going way up.
The quality's been going up, but the chances of you getting that quality are low.
The chances of it coming together.
Ouch.
So the first thing.
Oh, but when it does. Mwah.
Hey. The first thing to do this evening is we are giving away a book for Christmas to
Nice.
a lucky fan of the stream. So, Bodhi, are you in Roll20?
I am, yes.
Okay. I have an extensive list here of people who have told us what book they're interested in and followed all of our social medias. So, Bodhi, if you will please roll me a d20 and we will pick a name from the list here that corresponds with the number you roll.
Oh, well, don't blame me, if this goes poorly and I somehow roll no one.
It's on you.
Sorry to
blame
drum
him.
roll prematurely.
Yeah.
I'll have our pens, so
It's a 10. The most neutral you can get.
right down the middle. 10 is Canuck Down Under.
Canuck Down Under. That's
Canuck
like a
Down
Canadian
Under.
living in the States.
So Canuck Down Under, when you hear that you have won,
Or-
just
or
reach
Canuck
out to
living in
me. I'll
Australia.
reach out to you. You can do
There it
so
is.
through our Twitter account or message us here on Twitch, whatever you prefer, and then just confirm
Nice.
the book that you want. I think you had said a Player's Handbook or DMG, so
Awesome.
Starting out.
Congrats. Thanks for listening.
yeah, very much appreciated.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoy that, and then yeah, so on with the game here.
Let's do it. It's kind of cool to think that there's people
Congratulations.
listening, and I don't know.
Oh.
So I forget. Sometimes I forget about that part. I just think we're playing D&D with headsets on,
yeah,
screens and stuff. Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, I like the bringing the aspect of like sitting at the table as well. Not really focusing too much on the fact that like we need to be performing for people. We're just here to hang out and play
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. So
We sprinkle in some moments occasionally.
We do have our moments.
Yeah, we do have our moments. Mine are mostly sad moments, but moments nonetheless.
there are moments.
We probably don't need to actually explain that none of us are actors for a living.
Well, yeah, I have taken lots of theater classes in middle
Yeah,
school.
well, speak for yourself then, Jason.
Pardon?
I said
Speak
speak
for
for
myself?
yourself then, Jason.
Okay. Not a professional
will.
actor by any means.
I will have you know that I have an associate's degree in dramatic arts.
Gosh, I totally misspoke. I'm so sorry.
What do you have any experience, Eric? Or Eric?
No.
Jason? No?
No.
Ah. Me and Chris, the improv guys.
We just gotta carry the whole thing. Our shoulders get tired
Thespians.
sometimes, but
Yeah.
I'll start going to Toastmasters or something, guys. Get
Guys, I'm not even 20 and my shoulders are already hurting. You gotta help lift this weight, please.
Man, my image is so pixelated. I want to take it off green screen, but that'll take a moment. That's all right. So we have been diving into the game here. Does somebody want to begin with a recap of last session, or?
Oh, it's been a while since we've done one of these. We woke up and we didn't want to make that dragon dude angry who said he was like a champion of I forget, but he was an important guy, and he basically gave us information for a cursed mall that we all wanted to keep. And he basically told us that we needed an invitation, how to get an invitation, and more information about the city in general. And then we traveled there by avoiding some magma sprites that I thought were terrifying.
Yes, the
And
hall makers.
the hall makers.
Yeah.
We eventually somehow got to the city without dying, which is a plus.
Because I threw a bunch of gems at him.
Ah, yeah, because you did a good old fashioned money to the poor thing that you can do in other games. And we encountered a fake red dragon that Eric and Silverado thought was real. And
Almost turned into a real red dragon.
almost turned into a real dragon because Eric was swinging at it with the hammer that breaks rocks.
Yeah, it does.
And
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
yeah,
Could've
it
been
was a good
Eric.
idea at the time. Vincent football tackled him, so he didn't do that. And we all snapped out of it, saw some more art pieces, briefly toyed with the idea of breaking one to see what would happen, and got to the city. We had to negotiate with a big giant, and I talked art with it to make him friendly with us. Faked an invitation, or maybe we actually had an invitation. I'm not really sure. Went across the stone bridge after some deceits that didn't work, and talked to some young folk, shared them some drinks, and I don't remember what happened from there because I was gone.
Yeah, Silverado was trying to deal to miners.
Yeah, I was trying to give the miners alcohol.
Yeah. They
Not
They gave
miners
us some-
like with sticks and stuff, but with like underage.
mean, it could've
Underage
been both.
75-year-old dwarves.
They're
75-year-old.
75-year-old dwarves, but they're miners in dwarven.
which is like 12 in Dwarven. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, we gave some fake names and stuff, and then we got our way into town. We talked to the miners and got a little bit of information, but we were going to be meeting up with them at the tavern.
Right.
This is where you cut off at, Bodie.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to be meeting up with them at the tavern because like class was just letting out, so they were going out to get a drink, and we had kind of made enough of a connection with them to sort of get in with them a little bit, and we're just trying to find some information about the school and just trying to keep everything Crinbar, you know?
Yeah. It was all very Crimbar.
Yeah.
And I still don't know for sure if we're using that term right or not, but I hope that we
I
are.
believe we are.
I
And
think it's Crimbar no matter how you use it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
use that term from here on out. I hope you know.
I love it. I'm with it.
It's a great term.
Yes. So the Trinity goes to college.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, a sidebar, and this is something I feel like I should know because I've been playing D&D since I was like 14. But the whole concept around the different races aging differently is the idea that basically the other race, like say dwarves and elves, they just develop slower than humans. So
It's
I'm trying to say, like a 75-year-old dwarf, like you're saying, a 75-year-old dwarf is the same as like a 15 or 16 or 17-year-old human. So they actually just learn and develop slower. Is that basically
It
the
varies.
concept behind it?
Yeah, it varies between them. Like some of the races, like elves, aren't really considered mature until they reach 100.
Yeah. which is
Now,
why I made
physically they grow and mature pretty similar, but mentally they
it's
about
the
100.
it's
yeah.
the mental factor.
Because all the sort of
It's all broken down in
sub-abilities and rules kind of seem to sway that humans learn things faster than some of the other races.
They technically
Sorry, I'm
do.
totally off the rails, and I'm sure there's people screaming at us, telling us how it actually is right now.
They break it down. They break it down in the player handbook under the different races. Like I'm pulling up dwarves now. Where's it at? Dwarves mature at the same rate as humans, but they're considered young until they reach the age of 50. On average, they live about 350 years. And
Right
under
on,
each race, it has some sort of a breakdown. It says if they mature about the same pace or if it's young, quicker or whatnot, and then how their society, their culture views the ages and stuff.
Gotcha.
So
For Silverado, before he got hit by a ghost and aged like 40 years, he was like around 250,
I
which is
forgot
like
about that.
which I was guessing is around like 25, but definitely like not a teenager. type
But
deal.
in that case, like Silverado, you're still the same age. You're just your body just aged. Your mind didn't age or anything. Your body just ages.
Physically,
You wouldn't actually know you're older technically.
physically
Other
I'm
than that, you're
300
physically
years
older.
I'm 300 years old physically, but mentally I'm like 25 in comparing to humans, because that's how you do ages in D&D.
He's
Right.
a 300-year-old elf with 200 that's been alive for 250 years.
Yes.
Right on.
250
Essentially.
years.
Sorry for that. So that's kind of what I thought, and I just want to clear that up. So
Yeah.
go on.
Ages are real finicky, and there's a whole bunch of charts and calculators and stuff.
And we could do a whole episode about this.
Yeah. So we all have a sideshow just on the rules in D&D. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, sorry Ben. Back to you. I'll stop talking now.
No, that's
maybe some other people actually wanted that too.
Yeah, I feel like they probably grow at the same pace generally, like the civilized races, and then maybe culturally they're thought to be young by whatever standards. But I'm sure if like a 30-year-old dwarf showed up, they wouldn't look like a
kid, but
or something,
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like if time literally affects them in a different way, and maybe they develop slower. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you just
a
say
lot of cultural intricacies involved.
That's when
and maybe it's all up
for
still. Maybe it's still probably up for interpretation in some form too.
And then you have some that go the opposite direction, like turtles hit maturity at like 15, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, and they're saying the same thing with orcs. Orcs are considered adult. They're like 14 or 15 years old.
Yeah.
Or half orcs, sorry, half orcs.
Goblins are like 7. They're like adults,
Right.
So it's.
Oh, and what's that like race that like basically lives underground that don't live for very long? It's God. It's like goblins, kobolds. Kobolds are like super. They don't live for very long, but like they're like mature at like age like 2 or 4, I think.
Cool.
Plus they get into a lot of trouble. That cuts down on the
they die very frequently.
Yeah, the player handbook says kobolds can reach adulthood at age 6 and can live up to 120 years, but rarely do so.
Because they only have 3 hit points.
Yeah. They be weak.
Yeah.
Some of them fall down the stairs and die.
It's like how it used to be when like the life expectancy of people was like 30 and you met like a 50-year-old dude. It's like, oh, he's doing something right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyway, there's
Crimbar.
a sidebar for the episode.
Crimbar.
that was Crimbar.
That was still a Crimbar. I apologize.
Super Crimbar.
So you guys have come to N2, which is a city beneath an active volcano, and it is a college that serves as a premier college for artists who are interested in stonework, gem work, and the like. And before crossing the Bridge of Stone, you had also sent Rollo to scout ahead. And I might not have had the scope of the settlement in mind when I divulged exactly, how Rollo perceived this. So he did convey to you, the presence of several buildings, a downtown area. And so just for perspective, a little bit earlier in the Discord, I uploaded a picture of a lake at the top of a volcano, I think. Did that come up for you guys?
Yes.
So that's, I guess that's about a quarter mile in diameter. So that's about the same diameter of this settlement within the hollowed out volcano. So it's that quarter mile in diameter that's surrounded by a river of fire that's not, about 60 feet at points.
And then isn't there like kind of like a shell almost around it?
Yes.
Where the lava's being held back. I remember you talking about that.
Right.
But there is some sort of current to it too, right? Because I remember you saying it's kind of flowing out in the north corner of the city. The lava kind of flows.
I picture it as a river encircling the settlement of sorts. And so that is definitely flowing. And there are also aqueducts. You saw one of these put into use by Aintubrog when he granted you access to the city. He used that large pole to, alter a stone in the ceiling, and it released a deluge of water that formed that bridge on the molten river. So there's a similar kind of thing going on the perimeter of the city as water cascades down, the rock wall that has formed here. And as it meets the lava, it also forms like a wall of steam that also surrounds the city. So you see kind of just what was molten rock that has been hardened by the falling of this water, and that is forming like a wall or a shell of sorts around the city.
So it's got a natural barrier plus of both rock and very hot steam, I imagine, and a moat of lava that you can only cross via a water channel that a giant stone giant has to utilize.
About sums it up. That seems to be the main access point of the city there.
So they're pretty set up defense wise.
Right on. Yeah.
Plus getting there in general.
I was gonna say that. Plus just getting in. Yeah. Knowing how to get there without
dying.
Yeah, getting killed by stuff.
You all know that Krinbar is the renowned artist who's become somewhat of a recluse, and his artwork has kind of fallen out of favor with society.
They keep referring to him as the pacifist, and yet it seems to be kind of messed up, if you ask me.
Well, he used to be Krimbar, but he's not Krimbar anymore.
He did send you Picard in a extremely large ruby,
yeah.
So.
Which wasn't Krimbar.
Right. So part of you guys might figure out how to get things out of these rubies to kind of stick that red dragon on.
Well, we're gonna try with the orcs first, if anything, but
yeah, maybe yeah.
We gotta get to that point first.
Just gotta find how to get to them, which is I think where we were at. We were in a tavern, right? We got a room. We got rooms for the night at an inn.
Well, when we left the game, the intent was to go to the inn, and there.
Right.
So the way that this area is laid out, you've come into the main plaza of the entry of the city here. So there's just kind of a large flat of this stone that's finely decorated with intricate designs. It's in a large circle. To your left, there's what looks like a rock garden of sorts, and these lava sculptures are being made over time, or have been made, and they stand there like archways or arms reaching out of the earth. To the right, you see the school building that had just released a class when you guys arrived,
right.
And you had interacted with some of the students there as they left the school. And you also see next to that building a building that has been burnt to the ground. It was rather large, and now lies in rubble, probably a result of being too close to the perimeter. You can see where part of the wall of the city is kind of melted away, and even now cinders and sparks leap through to where this rubble is. Some of it's still smoldering. And before you is a kind of a main street that takes you to the main portion of town, to the what is a downtown area of sorts. And if it is in your mind to get to the inn quickly, then you could certainly make your way there.
It might be good to go and set up a base and kind of maybe chat about how we're going to attack this, how we're going to find Krinbar, and
yeah, I think that was the plan.
What our angle is with him. Yeah.
Let's go get ourselves do we want just one room? Should we get separate rooms? What do you think?
Hey, I don't need to sleep, so you guys can have whatever beds there are. I can just kind of hang out and sit in a corner.
Oh, welcome to Ain2.
Normally
yes.
probably
a dwarven woman is
on my own.
Approaching you as you have your conversation. I'm sorry, say again, Jason.
Okay, no, I was just saying, normally I think I would probably take my own room, but in this case, we might be smart to stay together because I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fully trust this place at all.
Let's talk with the help and see here. Yes, ma'am. Hi. Hello.
So as you guys are on your way to the inn, this is a dwarven woman approaching you on the street.
Oh.
As you're having a discussion heading towards the inn. So, hello, yes, I am Trinka. You are new here.
We are Trinka. Yes. Very nice to meet you.
Very astute.
Oh, well, I think I know exactly what you've come for. Right?
Indeed. And
Right?
what may that be?
A beautiful piece of art, of course. Is he putting me on? And she looks at you, Silverado.
Am I came here to learn personally because I do occasionally tinker with jewels, but I like
a
to.
jeweler.
Yes, a jeweler.
Well, I think you'll really appreciate what I have here. And she grabs
Oh.
you by the arm and leads you into a building on the side of the road here. It is.
I'll follow.
Yeah, same.
The buildings here are very smooth, made from the lava melt. Some of them seem to be fashioned in this way. This is one of them. And within here, you see strange sculptures and paintings of foreign creatures, different settings, and they're quite strange but alluring and beautiful all the same. She pulls you to kind of a side area here in a stall that is set up with lots of little jewelry on display. And she seems quite excited to show you a few little pieces here. I think these would suit you just fine. Don't you think they'd be perfect? And of course, you'll be contributing to the school.
Important. Very
Can
important.
I cast detect magic?
Of course.
Yes. These don't seem to hold any magic, though. There are pieces nearby that do.
Okay.
I look and see if there's any crafts that are made with jade.
Oh, something in jade? Yeah, right here. I have it right here. What was
My
your
stone.
name?
My name is Frederick Lamar. I'm new
Frederick,
student.
Yes.
Yeah, new student to the city, of
Pleased
course.
to meet you. So, this is your entourage.
Yes.
Maybe you all need something in jade. Look,
Perhaps.
how about these? It'll be, just 70 gold for all four.
I, of course, take a look at the pieces and I see if they are actually valued at, because I can do that with my knowledge. I can see how much what the quality of they are, how much they are actually worth, and how finely made.
I see. With a discerning eye, you recognize that these are not the finest pieces on the floor, not the finest pieces that she has to offer either. A little overpriced. But she's very enthusiastic and has really good hustle, so.
Well, I appreciate the sales pitch, and did I notice Vincent doing his whole detect magic thing?
Sure.
And I look over to him. And I look over to Vincent and I say, "See anything you like?"
These are interesting. These jade pieces are quite nice. I'm curious though about these over here, and I'd like to kind of point towards the ones that are giving some magic aura.
Oh, yes. Well, these are not mine, though I can tell you a little bit about them. But really, don't you think that you would much rather look at the pieces over here?
She's really trying to push the.
Yeah, she's a she's a street vendor.
The pieces that you have noticed that are like jewelry as well seem to be made with darker stones with carvings of skulls in them and also carvings of snakes, and seem to just have a little bit of a darker artistic vibe to them.
Can I tell what school of magic it is coming off of them?
Does she give us that impression like someone peddling things on the beach at an all-inclusive resort?
Oh, she definitely is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Just
approached us
checking,
in the
making
street
sure.
and was like, "Oh, you're new to the city, eh? Check my
Come
way."
here.
Okay.
These gullible fools.
Some of these are enchanted with illusions to help them appear more alluring.
Ooh.
However, some of these
Craftier.
pieces seem to be touched by necromantic magic as well.
That's kind of what I figured. Okay. All right.
Yes, mine have much more spirit to them. well, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but
No, I think it is. I think it is. They're beautiful.
it's more your color.
I'll tell you what. I'll look at. Is there a stone there that's like just a small simple? It could be a jade or any type of stone. What's something there that's like nice but not like the highest end? I'm looking for something like that, and I'll pick it up. And be like, how much for this one?
Well, just the one 25, but for the four of you, only 70. I have four pieces just like it. You'll all match. It'll be very nice.
I'll
25.
look at the orb that Vincent is suggesting that he might buy. How much is it really worth?
This is one of the jade pieces that she's trying to.
As she's talking to these guys, I'm just gonna step outside of the shop and just watch outside and take in the crowd and kind of walk around.
I'll tell you what, Trinka. I'll tell you what. 70 for the whole lot.
Yes.
That's
and I'll throw
about
in these chains too for each of them.
That's about 17.5 gold for each. Okay.
Well, I'm not that great at math, admittedly.
No, that's about what they come down to. But I fear you're overselling them a little bit. So how about this? I'll give you 12 gold for just one.
Well, I mean, if you only want one for yourself and you're not buying for all your friends here...
I am not.
I think that we would have a deal if you will give me 20 gold for the one.
That is overpriced.
Well, that is what I have here to sell, so...
I will
Excuse
give
me,
you...
I'm becoming a little flustered.
I will give you 14 gold for one.
I am not coming down from 20. I know how this game is played here.
Oh, yeah, I know what this game is too. Bringing a newcomer off the street to go pawn your wares that are...
Pieces are handmade and handcrafted. I put in a lot of time to each piece, so...
I can see that you did.
If it's not to your liking, then by all means, there are other pieces on the floor.
All right. I was just trying to be nice and trying to give you some business since you're so desperate to take some newcomers off the street. But I guess not. So
okay, I think we're Thank you.
Okay,
kind of like grabbing Silverado by the shoulder.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the time. They're beautiful pieces.
Indeed.
Best of luck to you and your endeavors. I'm sorry. Yes. Well.
Excuse me.
That's
so
quite all
in
right,
here.
Trinka. You have it is
people.
indeed. Yes. It's
she walks away, storming kind of to the side of the room where there's a stone giant seated.
Quite humid and a bit tacky, but that's all right. Come on, Silver. Or come on, Frederick. Let's get out of here.
I'm sorry. Will you guys give me a second here? I have. Oh goodness, I have a Cloudbot set.
Full initiative. No.
Yeah, right.
First instance with haggling, maybe.
I'm trying to turn my Cloudbot off, but I'm just a freaking noob here. Let's see. Because every time somebody says something, it's going to tell them that this is a rerun. So I'll have to look into that in a little bit. I just
what's that what that Streamlabs thing is?
Slick. Yeah.
You saw my reply?
Yeah, thank you. That rocks. Yeah. I can't remember exactly where I set that up, so I'll have to look into that a little later. So anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. So
it's not a rerun, guys. Not well, unless you're watching it later.
You guys didn't buy anything? What? You guys didn't buy anything? They look so magical, so wonderful. High quality pieces of trash in there.
Eric, let me.
Let's just
Let me give you those. Hey, they were good quality, not the greatest quality. A little overpriced, if you ask me.
We're walking away. We're walking away from the door as we're saying this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was outside. I left. I like walked out as she was in the middle of a sentence.
let's not make too many enemies
I,
Yeah.
before we,
I'll approach the next one more diplomatically.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, you're right. She's ripping us off. We don't know who's who and who has connections to what around here.
Sure.
So
we don't know who's on what team.
We don't want to piss off the wrong person just yet. We're still trying to figure things out. So.
All right. Well, I want to see what those other items were about. The ones you.
Well, they were definitely magical. A couple of them were just some basic enchantments, just to kind of polish them up and make them look good. A couple of them had some necrotic magic to them. So
I'm
I don't know.
Let's go.
So I don't know what that was all about. But we can.
I touch it and it curses me.
Probably. I think we should lock in a room so we make sure we have that, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
So we'll make our way over to the local inn.
Okay. And the inn is on the corner of the main street here, kind of central to the city. As you walk towards the inn, you are going to pass a fairgrounds of sorts, an event grounds, and you see kind of some broken stalls here and there, but it's largely just a huge unused flat field of rock. And so you come to the inn, and there is a sign on the inn door. This is the Malachite Aurora Inn, and on the door it says sorry, I don't want to misspeak here. It says no magic, no loitering, no devils.
No magic, no loitering, no devils.
No devils. Okay. I am going to telepathically say to Rolo, hey, you nearby? You around?
Yeah, Rolo's at hand.
Okay. Recommend you stay invisible around here. They don't seem to take too well to imps and such. So I'd stay invisible, or if you do need to pop out, maybe, do it in your raven form or something like that. Okay, buddy?
You just hear a little bit of muttering.
Yeah, I know. Backwards. Listen, I know it's ignorance, but
I get it. Have a look around.
I think it's a good idea. Thanks, bud.
Disgruntled Rolo.
Hey, man, I don't blame him.
Me either, man.
Imp lives matter.
As you guys
Good one.
go into the inn, it is tall enough for a giant to sit in the lobby, but there is a dwarf behind the counter, and she waves to you. Yeah, all right.
Give her a smile and a wave, yeah?
Yep, some
Walk
visitors.
up.
Come on
I
up.
walk up and order in Dwarvish 3 of your cheapest beers.
Oh, you'll have to go to the tavern for some beer, my friend. So, it's
my
just
bad.
Rooms and board, and a quaint little coffee shop here. So.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you guys are saying.
It's an inn and there's a coffee shop.
Oh, well, perfect. We're actually looking. Do you have any rooms available?
Oh, absolutely. Fair number of inns, if you would know. Not too many staying here these days, to be honest. Good to see some fresh faces around here.
Hard to get an invitation to here.
Oh, right. Are you the artist in the group?
He is.
I am,
Must
yes.
be. There's no market, so hasn't been for some time. But yeah, so you must be an artist.
Is something going on that the traffic is low?
Well,
Oh, you know how things are with art.
it's a very competitive world.
It
Fickle
is.
market.
Everyone trying to do their best, and
People are so fickle, so
yes,
art investors and whatnot.
yeah, it's a whole other world, guys.
I say I noticed there's a like an event ground outside.
yes,
Doesn't
yeah.
look like it's been utilized in quite some time. Anything coming up for that?
Well,
Local
Crinbar, I think, is holding
festivities?
off on his next masterpiece, is the word. So we haven't had market, and it's been a few years.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Right.
So rooms. What do you have available?
Well,
What's
I mean,
your
the
what's your
market's
price?
closed, but the showroom's open. But yes, rooms.
Oh, wonderful. Thank
Got
you for
plenty
that.
of rooms.
How much for one room?
Oh, one room for all of you, one room for one of you.
Do you have suites?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
How much
Yeah,
for
I
a
mean,
suite?
if you have a suite that could fit us all comfortably, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I mean,
Could be
I got
Crinbar.
things ranging for common folk, to like like 7 silver a night, and then folks like yourself got something like upwards to 20 gold piece a night. Real nice digs.
How many nights do we plan on being here, fellas?
It could be a while.
It's
Yeah,
true.
who knows, man? Who knows?
I think we'll go for.
I mean, I could put you all in the 2 suites connected, and for the 4 of you, it's just the 4 of you.
Just the 4 of us, yeah.
Yes,
Joffrey,
yes,
yeah.
4.
Yeah,
I forgot Joffrey was
just
with us.
50 gold, 20 base, and then 5 for each extra person. So we've got 2 connecting rooms, nice and quiet for you. 50 gold a night.
What about the silver or the 7 silver, the common?
Yeah, sure. Yep. We got those down there in the cellar. We got some bunks made. That's fine too. Yep.
Is there anything sort of in between?
Yeah, is there something in the
we
middle?
don't necessarily.
you got a
we
middle
don't
class-
necessarily
you
need
come
the
in
exact.
and sound all fancy, and So what are you looking for? What do you want to spend? How about that?
I don't really know, if I'm honest.
Let's see. 50 gold
I'll tell you
is too
what,
much.
you said 50 gold for the
We
for
got
the
2
connected
suites
suites?
connected, or I've got just regular rooms for a couple gold a night. But those old houses just one of you, so everybody needs a separate room. 8 gold all for 4 rooms. That suite
think
might not
that's-
be to your liking, anyways.
Yeah.
Are they all together? The rooms are kind of all in the same area together?
I got 4 lined up. Yeah, we got a lot of vacancies, so
The doors have a
right
lock.
next to each other. What's that
I'll
now?
put-
We just want to have somewhere where we can squat while we're in town and don't have to worry about anybody going into our rooms that shouldn't be there.
He's
well,
very private.
I
You know
think
what,
you know
that-
better what you want, and if you're all gonna be just bunking up for a night or 2, then maybe you just need to pay a couple gold each. You'd be good to go.
I think that sounds perfect actually, and I'll
Sure.
put I'll put 10 gold on the counter, and I'll tell her you keep the change since we've been a little difficult with this transaction. I
Finally,
apologize.
gentlemen amongst you.
I'll add a platinum piece to the pile.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh well,
platinum man. Okay, all right.
Well, you need a little extra privacy. I could probably arrange that. So, let's see.
that would be wonderful actually.
If you take the northeast wing there, you don't want the giant-sized room. I don't think.
No,
No.
I don't think we need that.
Maybe if
They don't let
somebody
me
comes
charge
around,
different. So I'm sorry. What's that, Master?
maybe if someone comes around asking about us, you let us know.
Asking about you. Who are you? Anyways,
Well, we're new
welcome
in
here. Please sign the
We're
guest
just new.
book.
We're just new. We're new in town, and we kind of look like a fish out of water. So
I take the guest book and I sign Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass.
Oh, sorry, Lamar. Douglas is my middle name.
Right. If you all just sign the ledger, and then I'll have Mary show you to your rooms.
Yeah, I'll sign it. Clarence, just Clarence.
and I signed Ken Adams.
Brother Droppery picks up the quill, lets out a deep sigh, shaking his head. Signs Brother Droppery. There is Essa.
Almost.
Okay. And you said there's the bar and is there food served as well?
I just got pastries and coffee. You know, you could get some coffee to your room, but if you want food, that's going to be some extra. I'd recommend going down the street there. Forgive me, one moment. And she says, yeah, folks like you probably won't go to the glorious Nightingale Bar. It's beautiful, right there down the strip.
Glorious Nightingale. Okay, great. Well, I think we'll go check out our rooms and get settled in, and then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll check that out. That sounds wonderful. And I'm sorry, what was your name?
Oh, Daradrat.
Daradrat. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Yep, just call for Drat if you need anything.
Call for Drat.
Will do.
And I saw the sign. There's no magic or anything allotted in the facility.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
You don't
good.
want troublemakers and all that.
No, I agree. I agree with that. It's dangerous stuff. You can't trust those people.
I like to not wake up into a giant magical spell going off right next to me.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That'll ruin a good night's sleep for anybody.
All right.
Wake up the whole wing.
Yeah, if you have anything like that, then just take care of it outside. There's places for that in the city, not here though. Not too many things, strange happenings. Just had to, you make a rule and people will follow it mostly, so it's worth making.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta
be firm.
extra careful with it. Like do you guys do you have like wards or anything preventing the magic in here, or is it just an honor system?
Oh, it's an interesting question.
I like to know if I'm, how well protected we are.
You do, huh? Well,
yeah, of
that's
course.
a good question. Do you feel safe here?
So far, I feel incredibly safe.
I
yes.
love it. Well,
It's
keep
pretty
that
nice.
feeling, and then Mary, she'll see you to your room, and I'll grab you some coffee. I'll leave outside the door.
That would be
wherever you
wonderful.
all are gathered.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. She raises her eyebrow, turns back around the counter, probably going to prepare some coffee. Mary is a dwarf. She's quiet and very old. She walks towards you and leads you to your room. There are 4 rooms in the same hall. I should say there are 8 rooms in the same hall, and she shows you the 4 that will be yours. She explains, these empty. And she opens the doors for you. Yeah. And
Who wants what?
Begins to walk away.
I'll give her. I'm gonna tip her 3 gold.
Oh, a gentleman.
Yes, of course.
Does she? I assume she gives us a key or something like that.
Nope.
Oh, it locks from the inside.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so we don't get snuck up and all that fun jazz. But
So let's
I
make
mean-
sure you bring your things with you. That's all. If we,
yeah,
if
we
head in.
generally
We
always do.
can't give any keys for our rooms here. Yeah. It's hard to understand, but I think it would make sense if you'd been here long enough. Just
Well,
lock it from the
okay.
inside. You'll be fine.
Sure. No, of course. This is perfect.
I'll
Mary.
tell you
Thank
what. I'll come check
so
on
much.
you guys in the middle of the night if you want. If you're scared.
I
Oh,
think
I
we'll
have-
be okay.
I have horrific night
That's fine.
terrors if I actually fall asleep. So, I don't know if you want to experience those.
She walks away chuckling to herself.
That wasn't a lie. Well,
So the glorious Nightingale, is it?
It is. You all have your
Ah.
rooms. This is a building that seems to have been formed from the magic of the Hallmakers. It is very smooth in construction. These buildings lack in corners, so maybe think kind of like Flintstones. Is that what it would look like with rounded corners and whatnot? So I picture doorways to be large archways, for the most part large enough to permit the passage of giants. However, the
Right.
wing of this building that you've been taken into is made for people's your own sizes.
You know. Do the rooms have windows?
2 of
I
these
don't-
rooms have windows.
So I have a question. When I cast detect magic at the shop, how long did it take for us to get from the shop to here?
A few minutes, 5
Okay.
minutes or so.
Okay, so detect magic lasts for 10.
Hmm.
And I never dropped the concentration on it. When I came in here, is it still up? Do I still have that going, or was it
Canceled by
snuffed out
some
when I came in?
canceled by some ward or some such.
Well, how would I guess you don't. Yeah, if you had that up while you're walking down the street, let's see. I picture that as you approach the inn, there is an arcane or a shop with, arcane device or what am I trying to say here?
Well, I think-
Magical.
Yeah, I feel
Cliff.
like as you enter the inn, your knowledge of the presence of these magical items next door, they kind of fade from your view, or however you would detect those. And so there must be some kind of guard or ward in place.
Okay, so the magic is kind of blocked within the inn. Okay. Just so I know what we're sitting in. So, I did notice, guys, when I walked in here, my detect magic kind of fizzled out. So, I think there is a bit of a magical blockade, at least within this building. So, I guess we have to be good.
Right?
Yeah. For someone like you with a big sword or with a big
Fair
axe,
enough.
yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, good point.
But it's fine. It's fine. We're not here to pick fights, so it's okay.
I point to. Well, I basically I was like, hey, let's get in one of these rooms real quick and see how well this lock does. And I pull everybody in, including Joffrey, and I close the door and I lock it. And I look over to everybody and it's like, all right. So we've gotten to this part of our non-existent plan that barely has any details in it whatsoever. So we got to come up with an actual one. But before we get to all of that, Joffrey, I noticed that you didn't sign with a alias of some sort. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed. I'm not a very good liar. I don't know why we're walking around under all this pretense, but who am I to question your ways?
Vincent is Clarence. Eric is now Ken Adams, even though he said Eric earlier. And I am Frederick. I messed up on my last name, Douglas. So now Douglas is my middle name.
Yes,
Frederick
and Vincent
Douglas
called you
Lamar.
Silverado, so I don't know how we're going to keep this ruse up, but
I feel like I can, but
so you're
Did I do that? Okay, so that's my bad.
Do we want to keep the ruse up? I mean, we've gotten this far.
It's not really a ruse. I just didn't write down my real name in a guest ledger. That's all.
I guess that's true. I mean, that's like a common thing, though, that some people do is they put down fake names.
Yeah.
I feel safe giving my name here, but I can understand why you wouldn't. So.
Yeah, us three specifically, because we might be known to, the big artist himself. He might know our names.
That's an assumption that we made, but
we're kind of a big deal.
Well, of late your fame has certainly grown. There's no doubt.
We're the go-to team for stuff. So we're kind of a big deal. But
that's something. Would we have a sense knowing that maybe our infamy or fame has spread this far?
You might get a sense of that as you run into more people in the tavern and so forth. This city seems pretty secluded, so I'm not sure.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
in that sense, but
it's hard enough to get here, let alone.
Yeah. All right. So what's the plan? We're gonna go over to Glorious Nightingale. Is that the same bar that the college kids were saying they were going to be going? They were heading out to that night. Or does it sound like from where she described where it was at, the same area where they had pointed out to us?
I'm not sure that they had mentioned a name of the bar.
Yeah.
So it's either the bar we're going to or another bar that is cheaper than the one we're going to, because she did put us in kind of a block. So it might we could go in, see if those guys are there, and if they're not, we could go to another bar nearby and go somewhere cheaper.
All right. Well,
What's our goal here?
What are we trying to do?
Yeah, what's the goal?
Okay, we need to get in touch with Crit Bar. We need to get an audience.
We want to get in front of them, right?
Yes. We need to get
Did
to
you
Crim
forget
Bar.
your headband? I kid you. We're here to save Picard.
Oh,
But I like it.
Look, it gets sweaty down here, right?
Well,
Jabri,
that's
that
right.
was
That's
good.
yeah.
That was
Sorry,
good.
Jabri. That kind of goes on without saying. But what's our angle?
Oh, forgive me.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I had.
Like we can't just
We will
walk
gain
in
an
guns
audience with
blazing like we
Kringar.
usually do, right?
Well, we
So-
kind of did.
So we need to get a feel for what's going on here and what the
General sense is.
vibe is. Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe. Is
And
it Crim Bar or not?
yeah. And then
Well,
we
if you
need
forgive
to.
me, you did ask me along to speak for you, and I've done very little speaking so far.
Well, so far it's been
That's
mostly
true.
lies. And
Are you familiar? Have you been here before? You haven't been here before, have you, Jabri?
I've never been here before. No, I've only heard of it.
I'm sorry, Jopri. We're used to kind of talking our way in and out of things quite often, so we kind of go into autopilot with that sometimes. But
Well,
you're
we
right.
have made it this
We
far,
could-
so
Well, I mean, you do bring in expertise to the table that we
Yeah,
haven't
that-
been utilizing thus far. So you're
That's true.
absolutely right.
Simply saying.
Should be.
perhaps we seek an audience with Krinbar. How difficult could it be? He's the master
Yeah.
of this city. Is
Okay.
So how do we do that? Who's
we are
where do you-
people of wealth and renown. By God, he will see us.
Ooh, play that card. Oh, I like it. I
oh,
like it, Jopri. Okay.
it's the status. Well, I kind of do want to learn how to make jewels better. You know, it's kind of a small interest that I don't know if I'm going to be sucked into a 6-year program and not be able to leave during it.
Yeah, they'll want you to sign up for a membership and then try and entice you into selling memberships instead of.
And then and then I have to sell memberships, and that takes some money off of my tuition that I'm going to have to pay. And
They seem pretty exclusive.
We should have taken the 20.
Invited.
We should have taken the 40 gold suite. I'm just saying it would have made us look, big and important. It would have been a good move in that direction.
I only have like 400 gold though.
Oh, we tipped them almost as much as the damn rooms would have
400.
cost. So
I have like 10
That's-
gold.
got to be good for something.
Wait,
I have 900 gold, guys. We're good.
oh,
As
I didn't
far
know
as
that.
goes.
I spent all my money on
I
stuff.
brought my coin purse, so
Eric's
I
poor.
have some.
I got half as much as you do, Vincent, and I don't know. Jopri's money is undisclosed.
It is the church's money.
It isn't the church's money, or
It
is.
It is the church's money, my friend. It is not my money.
Ah,
All right, let's go. Let's go find an audience with Krimbar. I guess I'm guessing that we're not going to find. Maybe we are. I don't know. Do we just walk into one of the schools, or do we go to the tavern and try and find somebody that's connected?
man, we suck at making plans. We just keep talking. We don't.
Well,
I
that is
guess.
the essence of a plan. Is we will talk it out, no problem.
All right, guys, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right.
I think that you have a great idea in trying to get to know the students here.
Do that.
Not sure it will be necessary, but you can always pick up some tips on your art, Silverado. I remember. Or wait, I'm sorry. I was about to step out of character too much. Reel
So
it
do
back
we want
here.
to are we better off, Jopper? You think are we better off just walking into the schools, and they must have an administrator or someone that we can.
No, we haven't seen a teacher yet. The professors rule this place. I do know a little bit of their customs here, so we should at least try to find a professor, or maybe an artist who is teaching classes. But all of the stone giants here should be professors. They should be able to help us.
Well, let's go. Maybe we'll find someone having a end of the day. It's a happy hour, pretty much. Schools that just got left, so maybe there's somebody at the tavern. Let's check that out. Let's do that. We'll make our way towards the glorious Nightingale.
Do you mind if I just stay here for the evening? Perhaps I'll meet up with you later.
Yeah, we might get into a huge drinking contest and get a lot of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, let's do that, eh? Let's do that, Silver. Let's make our way to the glorious Nightingale.
Now, if there's one thing I've learned about blending in, is that you have to act like you belong. I've walked into many establishments and just acted like I was supposed to be there, even though if I was asked what I was doing there, I would freeze up and it wouldn't go great and I would have to leave immediately. But as long as no one asks you about anything about what you're doing and you just look like you're there and you keep a hurried gait, you'll be fine. So advice to keep in the brainscape when we eventually get there. But for now, let's go drink with some miners.
Cool. Let's go. Yeah. So let's make our way. Lead the way towards where they directed us, towards this glorious Nightingale.
Okay. One moment here.
Oh, and Joffrey, if we don't come back by midnight, we're probably dead. Or if we don't come back to get you, we're probably dead. Or we forgot.
Oh my. Well, when should I expect you back by?
I don't know, midnight. Wait, we can't see the sun. How do we tell time?
I don't know. What a dilemma.
Uh-oh. Anyone have a watch, a pocket watch, or... whatever. We'll base it on the people around us. If people are going to sleep, it's bedtime and we come back.
Okay. Forgive me, I have my notes a little scattered here. So, the inn that you guys are headed to, sorry, remind me the name here. I'm trying to pull it up.
The glorious Nightingale.
Thank you. I have a couple here for this. So, okay. So the glorious Nightingale is a bar, and when you get to the front of it, you see a no loitering sign. And this place has very fine tapestries over round stone windows. This seems to be another permanent structure, and the tapestries are very finely woven curtains hanging there, and the place looks very nice as you enter. There's a hardwood floor, and the interior has wood paneling, so that there actually are some corners within the large bar area of this. And then the hardwood floor kind of serves as the main area around the bar and what might be a dance floor. But then there's the stone floor of the rest of the bar, where there are some different booths and areas to sit. There are only a handful of people in here. It's very quiet.
Any stone giants?
No stone giants.
Doesn't seem like the kind of place that poor college kids are going to hang out, guys.
Maybe we just go to another bar. But this is not my atmosphere at all.
Hey, what's wrong with this one, though?
I'm a bit more rowdy. And a bit more from the lower class, if you will.
Well, you're looking for the standing cinder. I wonder what brought you in here. Okay, just go around the corner.
All right.
Thanks for your time. Sorry to bother you.
It's
Thank you,
all
barkeep.
right. All right.
It's awkward.
I like the voice of that barkeep though.
People are so cheap around here lately.
No one has money. There's no economy.
It's like when you walk into a bar and you realize it's like a country and western bar or something. You kind of
Like,
walk and just circle your way right back out.
Nope.
We've done that before.
The Standing Cinder is just around the corner here. As you head more towards the perimeter of the city, there's basically one main junction where the inn is, and then this street's kind of going towards the back northwestern wall of the city. And the Standing Cinder is on the left side of the street, and it looks as though many hands were at work here constructing this building. It has various stoneworks and woodworks, and actually part of it to the right side looks like a small kitchen area that has recently burnt to the ground. And there's the sound of loud music coming from within, and clapping and cheering, and there's light pouring from the curtain that drapes over the door. Just a curtain of leather.
See, this is way more my place. It got burnt down and people are still coming here.
That's a sign of a good spot.
And
Nice,
as you guys enter the bar, it does seem like a good spot. Everybody's partying, having a good time, drinking, and there are people engaged in a lot of one-on-one or three-person conversations, and everybody's just speaking very loudly over one another. So there's quite a din in the room here.
I walk up to the barkeep. Is the barkeep dwarven at all, or is it another species?
This is a human.
A human?
Yep.
Ah,
Nice.
A man.
I wake up and I walk up to him and is like, "Hey, how's it going, barkeep? Seems like your place burnt down, but
It's
lively
always
as ever."
burning down.
Hey, man. I guess that's why it's called the Standing Cinders, huh?
Yeah, this place is lit, man.
Let's get it. So it's always on fire.
Indeed.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. That corner's. I think it's catching fire right now.
Whoa,
you should probably-
hey! He just grabs a towel, dunks it in a wet bucket, slaps the wall real quick. Good eye, good eye. Well, what can I
my
get
type-
you guys?
I love this
my
place.
type of place.
I'll take a
Uh-huh.
picture of your, not your finest, but not your worst ale.
He wrings out the towel into the pitcher here.
Nice.
Yeah. Not my finest. It's my only.
All right. I'll take a
Okay.
drink.
Can't really say it's not my worst.
I'll just drink right out of the pitcher.
How about you all?
Isn't that what you guys did in college? We didn't use glasses.
Please, a silver
Maybe-
per pitcher here.
No
It'd be
problem.
Wrong for me
Per
to order
pitcher.
a Fireball.
You got any whiskey?
Whiskey, yeah, I got some whiskey here for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, there's the clinking of bottles beneath the bar, and he pulls up something without a label and pours it into a shot glass. Whiskey.
Right.
2 silver.
Right, give him 2 silver.
Oh, it burns. It burns.
So does everything around here.
I'm gonna turn around and
What's,
lean against the bar and just get a sense of the scene.
What's the
Absolutely.
strongest thing you got?
Oh, we're doing that, are we?
The strongest thing. Double of that. And he,
I gotta be carrying you guys home again.
he takes a shot glass. Yeah, they call this the sitting cinder. Take a shot of this, and then you chug this, and he gives you your own pitcher.
That's awesome.
Done. How much?
3 silver.
Man, this place is awesome.
Pitchers of silver. That double shot. 2 silver.
Okay. I'll give him 5 silver.
Man, it's been a while since I've had some good. I've been living off of straight wine for a while, and I'm not like a real like high class person who appreciates wine. I just drink it because I have it.
Really, you don't seem like a high class person, but you seem all right to me.
Hey, whatever helps me keep the terrorists away. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, terrors. Good luck keeping them away down here, though.
Oh yeah.
This is not the place to come if you're looking to keep away from your terrors.
Seems like it might give me a few more ones. If I was the owner of an establishment that kept burning down, how do you even afford to keep rebuilding this place? Is it just the patrons who like want this place to stay up?
Kids love it. Yeah, see that corner over there?
I look over.
Yeah, Mogheck, he rebuilt that for me for free. Free drinks a month. He doesn't even drink that much.
Who's that?
Mogheck?
Yeah.
Local artist. Got lots of local artists here. Mogheck, he kind of lays low.
Does he teach at the college?
Oh, he's not a teacher. He barely goes. He's one of those artists. He doesn't take himself as much of a student.
Yeah, I know the type.
If I wanted to where's a good place to bump into some of the teachers when they're not in class? Is there anywhere they frequent around here? Or?
Oh yeah, just could probably run into them in the cafeteria every evening. We got the communal meal. Whoever wants to go, they'll meet up there.
Cool. Where is that? That sounds like we're new in town. Apologize.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
Yeah,
I know everybody here though. That's not saying anything bad.
Everybody.
I'm looking to get into all this new jazz.
I put a gold piece on the counter and just kind of slide over and said, and I'll kind of say it under my breath. Do you know Crinbar?
Everybody knows Crinbar, man. That's why we're here. Look around you. This whole place is Crinbar.
Well, how do I
was using that word right.
How do I get in front of Crinbar? We want to chat with him.
Well, that's another story, Crinbar is very selective with the audiences he receives, and lately he's been real. I don't want to speak out of turn, but
you're in safe place, man. You're in safe place.
This is my place. I know it's safe. Damn it. But what I'm saying is, he's been kind of cooped up, keeping to himself for a few years.
Really? Years? You haven't seen him in years?
Yeah, he'll he has apprentices and they don't work out, and it's just kind of a messy situation around here. You see this whole place kind of taking a shit.
Yeah. Does he have again, forget my ignorance. Is there a house, or where does he live? Where can I find him if I wanted to find him?
Yeah, down below the mines, that's where most of the giants are. To get there, people don't really go there. It's like there's a teacher's studio, and they put a lot of their arts on display there. And these stone giants, they like their solitude, so they go down deep in the earth below this place, and then they go to a cave and they sit there alone, quiet, dead quiet,
alone,
no one around. Yeah, really? So I don't know exactly where Crinbar goes when he goes, to be alone, but most of the time, he's been staying in his studio, from what I understand. But again, you don't just go to Crinbar's studio.
You get invited.
Well, that's right. Same way you got here. Which one? You must be the artist. He looks at you, Silverado.
That's me.
So, what were you invited here for? Got some stiff competition in this city, you might say.
Yeah, I immediately got peddled some wares as soon as I entered and took a 1 foot into the city.
Oh, Trinka.
Yeah, Trinka.
Yeah. Trinka, she's a hustler, She's pretty good, too, She's all right.
I appreciate her hustle. Oh, do you?
Yeah, she sold them to me. Damn it. But, yep.
Yeah. I know.
What do you do?
I don't sell them to someone else for more.
Yeah, I got to run over here real quick. I see something burning down. And he jets away for a moment to the back patio. And there's a large wooden patio out back that you can see as he goes through the giant-sized archway. The kind of leather curtains sweep behind him, and the place is still busy with mostly dwarves here partying. There's a small group of drow who are keeping to themselves, and then there's also a small group of Sverfniblin who are keeping to themselves, and people interspersed with the dwarves.
Should I tell him about how I got invited here, or should we keep that on the down low?
I don't think he cares. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing, Silverado. I kind of want to find a way. I mean, I want to find these caves, guys.
All right, I'll tell him about the invitation, about the artwork we got.
I fear something clearly is going on and has been for a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
Something's weird here.
Something's gone sideways, right? So obviously,
sure.
I mean, I wonder if there's a chaos stone or something that's kind of throwing things off. Maybe we need to install a chaos stone down here to kind of restore some semblance of a balance back.
How much you want to bet that there's one in Crimbar's studio?
An altar or a chaos stone?
Both.
Oh, what if it's like a tainted one, like a cursed one?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That
would make sense, right? Things that kind of throwing things off because people haven't seen him in a while, and they keep calling him the pacifist, right? And then, but see, it doesn't sound like much of a pacifist from the experiences that we've had.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't actually have to defeat him. Maybe we have to kind of restore the balance, and whatever that will be. Maybe that they'll, there's some magic or some sort of charm going on. Maybe that we can, relieve
to save him.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe we have to save him.
Ooh. We definitely got overheard for sure.
As you all are having your conversation, Eric, you feel a tug at your back, and suddenly you hear, "Holy what?" And Vincent Silverado, you look, and Eric, your pick falls to the ground.
Okay.
Someone is backing up quickly, and Vincent Silverado, you see that he has just pulled Eric's pick from. You have your you have the handy haversack, right?
Me?
Sorry, I'm going based off of that assumption. Or
I have a bag of holding. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so
wait,
it
no,
seems
we
as
put our
though
weapon in the bag of holding.
What's that?
To gain entry to the city, we put all our stuff in the bag of holding, or in the handy haversack, so we could be permitted entry. So we don't have weapons out.
Right.
He's trying to pick something though. Somebody's trying to pickpocket me something, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this guy just tried to pickpocket your bag of holding, and he accidentally
And I noticed this?
Yanked out a big old weapon. You sure did. The weapon clangs
immediately,
to the ground as this guy
reach out and grab him by the scruff.
Oh, everybody quiets down and backs up a bit.
What race is the creature? Just a second. What race is a human or a Sverneblin or a?
This is a dwarf.
Okay. I'll literally just reach out in the scruff and pick him up.
Well, okay, Eric, calm down.
Whoa.
Put the guy down. Put the guy down.
Hey, this.
What? Put him. Okay.
This guy knees you in the face, Eric. Put me down.
Put him down. Pulling
out your weapons.
No, hey,
You're pulling out his weapon. Well, no, we didn't pull out anything.
Okay.
This guy.
All right.
You got a thief. I'll just yell. We got a thief. We got a thief in the house.
I push Eric away. I put the dwarf on the ground. I put the pick back in the bag of holding. And I pull.
I don't let Silverado do any of that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Can you guys roll initiative, please? We'll just act in initiative. It doesn't have to be that everything has come to blows.
It's immediately a bar fight.
Sure. I just. Oh, do you want to roll? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Please just roll for initiative for me.
Oh, 15.
15.
You got a 9.
I got 13.
Yeah, so I'm basically gonna try and grab this guy by the scruff and then just hold him up against the wall.
Okay, he does come back at you and attempts to.
Want me to do like I'll roll like a grapple?
Face here.
Want me to do like a grapple?
Yeah,
I'll do
please
that,
do. Yeah, oppose
that.
grapple checks here. He's gonna roll athletics.
Sounds good.
Tries to
Same.
flex and bust out of here.
Oh, he's a
Oh, nat 20. Boom.
28.
28.
Yeah, you easily just pin his knee to the wall, and this guy is looking quite subdued, but he's still going on about this guy here pulled his weapon. Hey, I didn't have a weapon. And we will, Silverado, you can act.
I am going to try and do my best to defuse the situation here, because this has escalated very quickly. Eric, you're being framed, first of all. Second of all, I talked to the dwarf in Dwarvish. Look, don't pin the weapon thing on him. We're abiding by the rules. All right. You need some money? I'll give you some money.
First, he draws his sword, then he insults me. Who are these guys?
Who's got a sword?
Look,
A weapon's a weapon.
I used to roll with some dwarves, and we were all very down on our luck, and we all did some things, all right? I understand. I get it. I really do. I take out 5 gold, and I give it to the dwarf, and then I motion for Eric to put him down.
Vincent, you can act. The dwarf takes the gold, and it's in his hand. He looks at it. And I'm sorry, before Vincent, Silverado, can you make a persuasion check?
With advantage, I hope.
You can have advantage, sure.
Ah, yes. I'm not good at persuasion. 18.
Okay.
Wow, you rolled good.
These are my people.
He takes the gold.
-1. He rolls 19 and 18. That's pretty
looks
great.
at it, throws it to the ground, and spits in your face, Silverado.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is it my turn to act now?
It is Vincent.
I'm going to step up into this dwarf's face. I'm going to kind of lean down so I'm right nose to nose with him. And I'm going to say, listen, friend, we all know what happened here. And it doesn't need to escalate into anything. You don't want to take anything from us, that's fine. We mean you no insult, but you will not bring us any trouble. Now, you tried to take it, you failed, you made a big noise, turn around, walk away. Or I promise you that it will end poorly for you. Do you understand?
Will you please make a persuasion check?
I was kind of going for intimidation.
Intimidation will work fine.
All right, great.
The thing Vincent's good at.
Bad.
Oh, well, he rolls 3
Sorry,
times.
21. I'm hitting I was on the wrong thing. Yeah, 21.
Easy. All right, hey, easy. It's an accident.
Eric, grab your belongings and let's put them away.
Yeah, his weapon
Our friend here
so
was
accessible. What do you do?
Our friend here was just leaving.
And another dwarf comes up and takes. All right, dwarf, come on now.
One second.
We'll see these guys later.
I pick up the gold, and I still hand it back to him, and I say, I'm a believer in second chances.
He shoves
yourself-
past you, paying
Okay.
no heed.
I put the gold away.
The 2 dwarves leave, and from the corner, another small group of dwarves follows them out the door.
So just as before that, so as Vincent kind of says that to him, I kind of let him down, and I look him straight in the eyes, and I let him know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't want to make him. Sorry.
I'm sorry for speaking over that. You had him.
Okay.
You had him restrained. I'm sorry. I was overlooking that. Go ahead.
I basically, as Vincent kind of settles it down, I would let him down, but I look him in the eye and say to him, "You don't want to make an enemy out of me," and I let him go.
Rough times at the bar.
So they do storm out of the bar, and a small group of dwarves follow them.
And these are Duergar or regular dwarves?
These are regular
like
dwarves.
Like hill dwarves, mountain dwarves, something like that. Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to say
mountain or
regular
shield
dwarves.
dwarves. Yeah, and The barkeep comes back in through the door at that moment. What's going on then?
Dispute.
A couple of your patrons didn't realize who they were messing with. That's all.
One attempted a pickpocket, but
He tried to pickpocket our friend here and got caught and tried to turn it into a big deal. I'll tell you what. I'll put another 5 gold on the counter. Like, I'm sorry for any trouble that we caused you.
yeah.
Trouble. We're pretty used to trouble, so no trouble done. You're all right. Let's get some music going, huh?
Well, that was a confrontation and a half. Do bar fights happen here very often?
The bartender laughs.
Okay, are they done out of anger or for fun? That's the real question.
Oh, got a couple of troublemakers, you know, but everybody's having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to keep our eyes in the back of our heads, guys, when we leave this place. I have a feeling that we're gonna have some friends.
It wasn't really a good pick. It wasn't a good pickpocket. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
You know, I hate to. I know that the Borg is in charge of everything that comes over here, but really can't be brandishing that weapon around here, mate.
Well, we put it away, and he was fine with it. So
it was actually in my bag, man. The guy that causing the problems was trying to take it out.
Hey, you know, I don't question what the Giants do, but you know, how does that? Well, I know how that fits there. Okay, well, I was surprised he went for it like that. What a dummy!
Quite bold.
Yeah, and I put it back in my bag of holding.
You almost have to respect the audacity of it, you know.
I picture the bag of holding kind of as like a satchel. Is that? And then if it is, I would basically, from this point on, I basically have a hand on it now.
Yeah, bag of holding, I think, is like a canvas bag, like a luggage bag almost.
Like kind of like, I don't know if you can see, like something like that, but maybe a bit bigger.
I think that's the haversack.
It's like a duffel bag size, to my understanding.
Okay. Not a backpack.
Yeah, it'd be like imagine something that a military person would carry with them with like all their crap and gear in it.
Oh yeah.
Like a pretty big.
Those big
bag.
ones.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think now I'll kind of keep
thing.
it as we're walking around. I'll kind of keep it under my arm.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of like slinging probably over a shoulder type thing, you know, or
right.
and under your arm to like keep
keep
protection.
It's like one strap, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
Yeah, you know, those guys, they kind of hold a grudge, so just keep your eyes open.
Fine. All right. I'm prepared for that. Hey, you got any alcohol you're willing to sell to me in like bulk, like bottles and such? Because I want like a kind of specialty drink.
I got so much of this, man. You can have as much as you like. What do you want, like a gallon?
Sure, a gallon sounds great.
Gallon of ale here?
Yeah.
What's a gallon, like 3-4 pitchers? So maybe 10 silver, something, 8 silver.
Sounds fine to me. A gallon. I take a swig of it. Is it strong?
It's strong and nasty.
Perfect. More to my collection.
So I was asking though, what kind of art do you make, man?
I'm a jeweler.
Oh, jeweler, yeah.
I technically
like
work.
Trinka.
Yeah, like Trinka. You know, small statuettes. You know, necklaces. You know, things like that. Not real big pieces like Crimbar makes. You know, but that's like just a whole stone giant specialty that they got going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hey, you know, read the damn sign. And he rushes across the room as 2 dwarves are getting heated, and one of them seems to be using magic to turn up the other one's coat and hold it over his head. And as you look, the sign indeed says, "No loitering, no magic, no devils."
Yet again.
Looks like a bit of harmless fun amongst the dwarven patrons, but the bartender is not having any use of magic here. But
They're not
again,
fans of magic, right?
that kind of magic would probably be prevented by, a simple ward if one was in place.
Right on.
So the festivities at the bar continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you guys just continuing to drink for the evening?
Oh,
Do we see any of those college students that we met when we first got here?
yeah, is
Do we
that
see
group?
any of them, or any of them that look familiar?
Yeah, absolutely. You see, do you guys remember the dwarf's name? Otherwise, I will be renaming them.
Hold on, I might have it down.
My apologies. I wrote it somewhere, and
Nope, I do
there
not
it
have it.
remains.
Dumoth Greystone or
Dumoth.
something.
Okay.
Dumoth Greedstone or something like that. I can't read my own writing. Sorry. Something stone that starts with a G.
Yeah, Dumoth
Great
and...
Stone.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Great Stone. Yeah, I have it on here.
Great
Dumoth Great Stone.
Greedstone.
Dumoth is on the other side of the bar.
Outside the bar, like he's working there, or
No, he's just having some drinks with his dwarven friends. They're laughing to each other, seeming to have a good time.
you want to go talk to him? You want to go engage in intelligent discussion with the youth? Because I feel like we
Sounds good.
got
Let's do it. Oh no, we just lost.
Oh no! Every time Silverado tries to talk to Dwameth,
it's a curse. I just tugged my wire. It's fine.
Oh, nice.
Let me move y'all's pictures here.
I feel like
I'll be right back 1 second.
No worries.
Go for it.
I feel like we have the information we need though regarding like what to do now. It's because we have a general location of where Crimbar is. Below the city, next to the mines, is a studio where we can find some of the stone giants, and then we could probably go from there and try and figure it out.
Sure.
Sounds like a decent idea.
Is there anything else that we can do to prepare, really?
For meeting Crimbar?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much more we can learn, really. I guess we could try and ask around and try and find a way into that studio. And
I feel like we just need to follow these caves underground.
we can certainly do that. I don't know if these caves are like going to be hard to navigate or some such, but we have time?
Take Joffrey with us.
Yeah, well, Joffrey's going to come with us for sure because so far we've gotten into some good amount of trouble. Yeah.
Trouble, eh? What kind of trouble? The bartender walks up.
Well, pickpocket for one, and
those guys, they're no good.
And
I'm sure we'll meet them again.
And it is civil dispute with Trinka.
A civil dispute.
I tried to barter and it didn't go over well.
Oh yeah, she's really pushy and she's probably her biggest fan. So
yeah, so that's the amount of trouble we've had so far. I really want to see that Crimbar studio or where all the stone giants hang out though, because those are the masters, and I don't know if I have the time to.
Yeah, only the students will be allowed into. Well, you're students, so yeah.
Yeah, well,
you should be able to go into the artist studios, no problem.
What about my friends? So would they be included or no? As it's strictly a student only, no tag
Oh, your
along.
entourage should know. You know, it's just for art students, as far as I
All right.
know. But yeah.
Well, all right. I guess I answered my own question. Uh, thanks for the drinks. Thanks for the gallon. This is gonna come in real handy. And I'm gonna go chat around and see what's the vibe. And I go over to Dumoth and his friend.
Oh,
Hey, man. Yo, you want a free drink? I'll get you one.
Ah, man. Hey, why did you piss off Dworum, man? And Camwraith. It's
Well, he tried to steal from my friend, and a pick fell out, and so
you sure he's not just messing around? I mean,
no, it was a straight pickpocket.
hmm.
I've been around. I've been a lot of places, and some things do stay the same, like being pickpocketed in a tavern.
Well, hey, you know, it was really cool to meet you, Jamal, Frederick,
It's
Lamar, Frederick. Yeah,
Frederick
Frederick.
Lamar.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you know, I gotta go do this thing real quick. Did you met these guys?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you later. Okay. And he just walks away hurriedly.
All right. Well, he obviously does not like talking to me right now. I look to the other guys that he was pointing to. It's like, yep, you want a drink?
Hey, you got any more of that wine?
Yeah, here you go.
Sorry, real quick. Is Dumoth leaving the tavern?
Dumoth walks out to the back patio and has a seat out there and a smoke.
Big smoker, eh? I pour some glasses of wine, and then I notice I'm getting very low, so I put it away for now, and I try to save the rest of it. And I just have drinks with the guys, trying to be friends with people.
Hey, don't worry about Dumoth, man. He's just worried because you know, Camwraith, he's pretty uptight, but
Oh yeah, you think they're gonna try and kill me later? You know?
Ooh, I don't think they'll try to kill you.
I've had a lot of attempts on my life, so it's nothing new.
Yeah, they'll probably just want to humiliate you.
All right, yeah, it's almost worse than death.
I mean, if they
Well,
kill anybody, they'll just get kicked out of the school. And, that would really look bad on their families.
Oh yeah. Oh, the whole honor thing. Mm.
What would they do to try to humiliate us?
Yeah. Well, what would they do?
What are the kind of tricks you guys pull on each other?
Tar and feather us. I don't know.
You know, it just kind of depends on how big your head is. We got games around here.
Oh, a game like this, and I say, if your hand, take your hand, put it up next to your face. All right.
No,
And if you're
I'm not like that. Different
No,
games.
you don't like. Oh, there's
No.
gonna be a whole trick where you say, "Hey, is your hands as big as your face?" and you smack their hand into their face.
Your hand does look really burnt though. They're kind of games kind of like that.
Oh, I arm wrestled an orc. An orc? No, a hobgoblin once, and I lit our hands on fire because he wasn't intimidated enough.
Oh damn! Will you ever play Steinstossen?
No, please
Oh.
introduce me.
Yeah. Oh, I don't play much myself, but you know, the badasses they're all about hurling these like lava boulders, bro. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I doubt I am strong for that, or strong enough for that.
Yeah,
I
probably not. You know, the dwarves really pride themselves on it, and it's really like a giant thing, but it's kind of caught on.
You
I want to keep an. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut in, but I want to keep an eye on Dumoth outside, and if you let me know if he dips out or if anybody else comes in and talks to him or anything like that. Just subtly, like while we're here.
I go up and I was like, "You ever hear of Bloody Knuckles?" Bloody Knuckles is a good one. I go in and I look through my bags for like some flat stones and I try and find enough. And it's like, okay, so you take the stone You put it in between, right here, in between your two of your fingers. All right. You clamp down on it, and then you get the other person to do the same thing. You just kind of hit each other's knuckle as hard as you can with the rock, and whoever wimps out first loses.
I gotta protect my hands, man. I'm an artist.
Yeah, that should be a particularly brutal game for artists because you need all that concentration and steady hands and all that. I was back before I learned art.
Oh, really? What do you make, dude? What do you do?
I'm a jeweler.
Oh, you have anything with you?
Yes. They take out the horsefly, and they say this thing becomes an actual horsefly. You ever seen a horsefly before?
Damn, that thing's ugly.
It's very horrifying.
Why
That's
did
why
you
I
make
like
that?
it. I fun and shock factor and for pranks, you know. I mean, imagine seeing that flying over the horizon out of nowhere.
Yeah, not much art to it, but I guess it's kind of cool.
It's like a magical art type of deal, you know.
Yeah, magic.
Literally comes to life.
He shrugs, seems unimpressed.
Art is subjective, right?
Yeah, art is subjective. I show him my necklace, and it's like, this is a necklace I made out of it's kind of like a scale mill type thing. I took some jagged gems and I stitched them all together to make a shape. This one's in the form of a fist.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice stuff you got.
I know it's real junkyard quality.
I guess you haven't really studied any of Crimbar's techniques, so
that's
not
why
too bad.
I'm here.
Yeah, right. You're new.
Yeah, I'm new. I'm here to learn.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
A little of this and that.
That's not the real answer, but okay.
It is not the real answer. I'm in love with stonework.
Definitely the right place. You seen the stone wall out there outside the city?
Oh, with Ain't Too Bro? Yeah, he lets me help sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, really? You help on that?
Well, I mean, I watch, so.
Oh, but it's a massive piece of work, though.
Oh,
Probably a lot you can learn from that.
He barely changes it. It's almost like he finds the form in the rock and then little tinkering and then it comes to life. Man.
When you stare at something, you can start to see shapes form out of it, out of like the lines and such.
That's it. That's why I'm there. I'm practicing that.
Yeah.
Visualizing it.
Yeah. See, I know about art. I just can't do it. Real.
You know anything about these? Do you know anything about these stones that are? They have like things inside of them. Have you seen any of those? As you're kind of coming into the city, have you seen those? Do you know anything about those ones?
Oh, yeah, the rubies.
Yeah.
Those were real cool.
They're pretty cool. I'd like to learn more about that.
Yeah, that's the new technique that Crimbar's mastering. I mean, it looks perfect to me, but I guess he's still working on it. He has something else in mind, I guess. Did you see the dragon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I fell for it.
Oh man,
That was amazing.
That one's cool.
Is that a real dragon inside, or is it like is it magic?
Yeah, that's a real dragon. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, so what would happen if it if the magic failed containing it, like if it cracked or something?
We're talking about Crimbar's art, bro.
I know, but like if someone were to like attempt it, try to like forge a copy or something, and they
what do you mean forge?
Like if someone who wasn't Crimbar made one, and it wasn't quite
only
as
one
perfect.
with the technique, and
like
his own
Crimbar
shop
exclusive.
setup, to my knowledge.
Okay. Does he do a lot of those?
Oh, he's done a pretty good number. You saw the ruby red hallway. Those are the ones I know of. They're
I guess what I should have said is does he do them frequently?
Or did they take a long time to make?
Or is that a long time?
Well, the ones you saw were masterpieces, and those are a little bit rarer to come by. I'm surprised you don't know more about Crimbar's art. But so.
Forgive me, I'm not an art connoisseur by any means. I'm more of the bodyguard in this scenario.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, maybe you'd like the Steinstossen. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I mean he makes them out of these rubies from ruby red dragon of ancient times. Was smashed into Girabolsh's elbow.
Oh yeah, the holy elbow drop.
That's the only thing that Crimbar, lets lets them mine down there. But he uses most of that for his own art. We have the storeroom for gemstones and all our supplies. I could show you that too. If you won't have a piece in mind or something, you can just pull from the supply room, no problem.
Oh,
great.
Oh, that's nice. You don't have to source your own materials. School
Yeah, and we outsource it all. It's all refined as it comes in, so ready for crafting and ready to be put to work. Yeah.
I'm guessing the school pays for it.
Yeah, well, you saw a lot of art, man. You saw the showroom, right? That stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
Do these pieces ever get sold very often?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had market in long ass time, so it's been a while. But there's traders that come through from time to time, and they purchase the really expensive pieces. It really kind of keeps us going. There's really rich collectors out there, man. You wouldn't believe what some of these people pay for Trinka's crap.
Yeah, I know. She tried to sell me four jade pieces for 70 gold pieces.
Oh, well. Yeah, that seems pretty expensive.
Yeah, I thought it was too pricey myself. That's why I tried to haggle.
I mean, she does great work. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He looks about nervously, thinking that maybe he's spoken out of turn.
No. I get it's a very competitive scene, and
well, they're original works and rare and all that. So
seems like everybody around here knows Trinka. She must be kind of a big deal.
Is Trinka a known figure in the community?
Well, he holds up his wristband that Trinka had made. She's has a lot of customers. Really good saleswoman. I mean,
yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, she'll probably get you before you leave. Some of her stuff's all right. You find the right color. It's kind of, has a look and an appeal to it. Seems to be trying to justify this to himself.
He's like, yeah, I made a good purchase.
No buyer's remorse here.
I don't regret my purchase at all.
Yeah, and most of the other dwarves have kind of, gone into their own private discussions. There's just him and another lingering here.
Where is Brother Joffrey during all of this? Is he just?
He's in his room.
Yeah, he stayed in his room.
Yeah.
He stayed. Oh,
he stayed.
Yeah, sorry, you were away at that point. Yeah, he stayed. He wanted to stay behind. He was tired.
I missed that part. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to go and check out these caves, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, student to student.
Going down to the mines?
Yeah, they want to go down there, and I figured I might show them, but I know I'm not really supposed to.
I mean, you could go down there. It's hella nasty. You might get lost, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
What do you mean by nasty?
It's like
nasty,
dirty, dude. It's the mines. It's nasty.
Look,
we wanted to. Let me clarify. We wanted to go and check it out before we really got a feel of the place. It's clearly not where we need to be. We're not.
Yeah.
Trying to cause trouble or anything,
There's no trouble. You got a bunch of dwarves, unskilled laborers down there toiling away. Glad it's not me.
Yeah.
Hate to say it, but someone's got to do that work.
Yeah.
And they're good at it, right?
Oh, I hope they are. It's mainly what they do, right? It's mine and.
Damn good. They leave the spirit of the mountain intact too.
I hope
That's good.
I hope they do. It would be bad if they, took. And
Crimbar is very particular, so.
Yeah.
Well, Frederick, I think we've got a bit of an early day tomorrow, right? We got to get you all set up and everything.
Oh yeah, I gotta do a bunch of intro stuff.
Hit the registrar and all that stuff.
Get my card.
Yeah.
Set
up your meal plan. It's a lot of work.
My meal plan.
Have you got all your books and stuff too? I don't think we've done that either.
I'm kind of a learning by doing type of person myself, so but I'll get books if I have to.
Yeah, we got a great library in town. It's kind of focused on stone giant lore and art, but pretty expensive, man. You might want to check it out anyways.
Free entry?
Oh, of course, man. You're here to study. They'll take care of you.
Would we be,
Would
his
they?
entourage be entitled to utilizing the library as well, or is that students only?
No, I think you could probably go in the library.
Oh, great.
If they think you're a student, could be
Probably
good.
need some kind of business there, but yeah, they're not too strict about it.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well, thanks, man.
Well, that might not be a.
I didn't think I caught your name, but or if I did, I drank too much and forgot again.
Darasorlum.
Darasolum. Thank you, man.
Yeah, what was yours again? You said it was
Frederick Lamar.
Frederick.
You know,
Frederick
Douglas.
Lamar.
Frederick Lamar. Douglas is my middle name. I don't really bring it up that often.
Frederick D. Lamar.
Yeah.
What do you go by, Frederick or Mr. Lamar?
I like Frederick more. You know, first name basis and all that. I'm a real casual person.
Well, hey, I'm gonna go have a smoke with Dumoth, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right, catch you later, man.
All right.
His name was what? Darosmoth or
Darasorlum.
I think
Darasorlum.
Sorlum?
almost all of my dwarves have had D names so far. I'm just grabbing randomly here. Sorry, my friends.
Seems to be a trend.
Decided to make it easy. No.
Fast forward 5 sessions from now. This is the new dwarf friend, Derek.
His buddy. This is his brother Darren.
Yeah.
Right.
And his cousin Dylan.
There you go. I love it.
Dimitri.
As long as all the
He's
elves
the
have E
odd
names,
one.
you'll be good, man. Just give all your elves E names, and you'll be laughing.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Or all. Wait.
So,
This
if
is
Vincent here,
Henry the human, Eleanor the elf, and
That's it.
Derek the dwarf.
I think
That's
all
it.
the
Fine.
elves from my backstory.
simple.
all have this name.
Travis the tiefling.
Now that I think about
totally doing that. Hey Vincent, I think I want to check out this library.
it. You
I
guys
think so
wanna
too.
go-
I think we should get Brother Joffrey for that, because that feels like something he'd want to
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
sure.
You would love
definitely
that.
sink his teeth into.
Yeah. I'll try and put back the rest of my pitcher, and I'll set it on the bar on my way out.
I'll drink whatever he doesn't finish.
Yeah, there you go.
I chugged mine when he gave it to me because that's what he told me to do. So
Right on. Hey guys, keep your head on a swivel. This Camwraith guy.
Oh yeah.
He-
Oh
he
yeah. We're
looks
gonna
like
get
he's
jumped
looking
by the
for-
way.
He's looking to get a hurt real bad.
Mhm.
uh,
What do we do when if he comes to get at us? Because he wants to humiliate is what we were told. So do we like knock him out, kill him?
I think we don't kill him, and I think we don't use weapons. But
Oh well,
otherwise, I think we're fine.
look, I will be great with that.
yeah, I think we just let Frederick here take care of it.
Yeah, look,
That's true.
you may have lived in the streets, but I perfected the art of the streets. I am.
Well, I think we lived in the streets in two different methods. So
I lived in your street once, long time ago.
Oh, hey, there they are. Hey, guys.
Yo,
And the dwarves from the bar are indeed rounding the corner to approach you. They seem to have been hanging out in a door stoop of a burned down building, drinking.
How many are there?
6.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up there?
I'm just done with our drinks. Gonna go learn. What about you?
Oh, you're ready to learn. That sounds good because I'm ready to teach you.
Oh, I don't know. I could give you a few lessons myself. You sure you
cast
want?
charm person on him.
Nice.
Okay, what will that do to him, Vincent?
It is a wisdom saving throw. And if he fails the saving throw,
He's just
then he is charmed by me until the spell ends, which is an hour, or until any of us do anything harmful to him. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance, and when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Actually, how many people are with him again?
There's 6.
There's 6 total.
6 of them total. Okay.
And he rolled a 1 for his save.
I'm gonna actually cast that at 3rd level, and I'm gonna hit him and whichever 2 of his 2 of the 6 are like
Nice.
up front. I'm gonna try to charm half the crowd.
That's your save.
It's like DC 16 or something, I think, isn't it? Is it, Ben? Vincent?
Well, I
It
think
is a 15. One of
There you go.
them succeeded, but the 2 of them failed. So I'm gonna cast that and then step forward and be like, friends, sorry about the misunderstanding earlier.
Hey,
It's good to see you.
That's all right. Hey, accidents happen.
Yeah. Totally understandable.
What are you
Yeah, yeah.
doing, Dworum?
Oh no, it's okay. Listen, this was all just a misunderstanding. Dwarman,
Yeah.
we're good. I appreciate you guys are here backing them up. That's awesome. That's good, man. You guys are good friends. Good friends.
Dworum's my brother.
I can appreciate it.
Your brother.
Dworum, come here, bro. What the hell's gotten into you? Hey, I didn't like what went down in there earlier. You're messing with my little brother.
With all due
No,
respect,
again.
your little brother was messing with me too.
That is the truth.
Again, it was a misunderstanding, and we're good now. Dworum, buddy, we good?
Of course we're good. Yo,
Of course
Cameron,
we're good.
everything's good, bro. What is the problem?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what is it?
Dworum, shut up.
Whoa, that's how you gonna talk to
Hey,
your
that's-
brother like
Hey,
that?
Well,
Yeah,
You can't
my
talk to my
brother-
listen.
actually, that is brother talk. That is how you treat yourself.
I guess you haven't heard
That's
of the
fair.
Smelt Spine clan.
I haven't heard of the what?
Yeah, we do have a misunderstanding.
Apparently.
There's one way to settle that here.
Oh,
What
is
is
it what
that?
is it what I think it is?
Well, what do you think it is?
I don't know, man. I've been alive for a long time. A lot of way you can handle problems.
Well, there's nothing that can't be settled by throwing a stone. What do you say?
No.
You coward.
Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do it. Sure.
He'll do it.
Yeah, winner gets that piece.
What
that you
piece?
shouldn't have brought in.
No, that's not for sale. That's not for.
Not for
Then,
sale,
hey,
for
hey.
winning.
Excuse me. You don't need to worry about what's in our bag, okay? We are not.
Well, I know
we
someone
know
who
the
would be
rules.
worried.
We know the rules. We
Mm.
followed the rules. Your friend over here mistakenly broke the rules, but we're good with that now.
Dworum's a damn idiot. I know what he did.
What are you gonna do? Realistically, what are you gonna do about it? Honestly,
I think that word will get around that you snuck weapons in.
didn't
Brog
sneak
said it was
anything in.
fine.
We didn't sneak anything in.
Actually-
N2 Brog approved it.
Yeah, he saw and he approved. What are you gonna do to that? Stone Giant approved.
Well, I guess we'll just find out.
I promise you, and I look at him in the eyes again. You don't want to make enemies out of us.
You really don't, man.
It seems like we're
Really
going that
don't.
way. You got anything else you can put on the line?
I have no need to put anything on the line. Do you want me to put you on the ground?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's where we're going
this is
here,
a city
sir.
of pacifists, my friend.
doesn't look like it,
City of
sir.
Pacifist, and don't square up.
And I step up to him and I say, if we're going to have a problem, I can give you a problem.
Oh, we got a
If you
tough
want
guy,
one,
everybody.
because you're
This is
making
the
one.
tough guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, which one of you was the one that couldn't touch the ground because I had you up the scruff with one arm?
I told you.
What do you
that's my
think I'm going to
brother
do with
Dworum.
two? I did that with one arm. What do you want me to do with two arms?
And the dwarf before you is enraged and grabs you by the shoulders. He looks like he's
Ooh, bad
planning to
move.
do something. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Oh, whoop. Someone's starting a fight. A dwarf is starting a fight in the city of pacifists.
Okay, I got a 14 initiative.
I'm in at 8.
I had 7.
I beat Silverado again.
Finally, it took a bit.
It's 2 in a row. This is fun. I got to add an armor strike to my list here for swinging.
Oh yeah.
The guy, this dwarf, is grabbing your shoulders and looking up at you angrily. His face is turned dark red, and he seems to be quite flustered here. Vincent, you're up. We'll just act in initiative.
So he's grabbing Eric by the.
Yeah, he did
I guess
the
above the elbows, because he is a dwarf, and Eric's pretty tall.
It's a big guy, yeah.
Probably like grabbing him by the upper arms.
He acted first. He made the first aggressive act.
So many different things I could do.
We have an avenue of options here.
So many different ways I could handle this.
You said we're like outside a burnt down building or something, Ben? Something
Yes.
like that? Like they were like on the stoop of a burned building.
Everything
Yes.
around here is a burned
Are
down.
there a lot of other people around?
There are a number of people in the streets. Not a lot, maybe a dozen or so.
And the other thing that I didn't really notice is any sort of, when we came in, like any sort of law enforcement or something to that effect.
The only
Guards or
enforcement you've had
anything.
so far is from Ain Tubrog, who
And Tubrog?
demanded your weapons and then allowed you to pass, knowing that you had them. And so
Okay.
far, it sounds like kind of like Krinbar's word is law. So far, seems kind of like the general idea.
Right on. Maybe this isn't the way we want to go see Krimbar. So,
All right, so or maybe it is. I will just laughing at this. I'm like, listen, friend. You say you're a pacifist. Let's keep it that way, because my friend here is not. And he's really good at not being a pacifist. Now, if you want to clear this up with Etubrog, we can check with him, and he will let you know what he allowed for us and what our agreement was and our understanding. We broke no rules. Your brother stepped in and caused all this trouble. We were just having a drink. So you're a pacifist? Stay a pacifist and relax, because I assure you that we are not.
nice.
Is this an intimidation roll?
Oh,
We could go with that.
yeah, do it.
Strongly feels like an intimidation roll.
Stick with what I'm good at. That'd be a 22 for intimidation.
Pretty good.
Whoosh!
Hey, come on, Cam. You know, he's right. We're just messing around, says Dworum from off to the side.
You're just messing around. Come on, man.
We also got that other guy who's charmed.
And the dwarf looks quite flustered and really pissed off at his brother, he cannot figure out why his brother is acting like this. And
Listen, you do what you want to do, because I'm going to step back, and either way, I'm going to enjoy a show.
the other
So-
dwarf that you charmed steps between Camwraith and Eric and begins to try to pull them apart. Whoa, hey, let's all just have some more drinks, guys. This is going to be all right. I mean, we're all art lovers. We're all pacifists. It's cool. Well,
Cool, man.
we're
like I'm at Woodstock.
pacifists. Remember who we are.
And we don't want to encroach on your rules around here. So if it's a pacifist place, we will pacify as long as you do.
And this one who they're trying to speak reason to seems exceptionally thick-headed, or, well, like strong-willed. And he doesn't seem to really see the reason in this yet. And Eric, it is your turn. And he's still gripping you and staring at you very uncomfortably. He has a great resentment for you, but he's also looking at his brother Dworum, just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here with his brother.
Don't I?
So I'm just gonna I'm kind of heed what Vincent's saying, and I'm just I'm gonna hold an unarmed strike. If he gets aggressive with me, I'm gonna unload.
Okay, Silverado, it's you.
I go up to the guy who's angry, and I say, in a city of pacifists, in your own ways, you're going to attack some newcomers who are just trying to get a drink in an open street with all these people around right next to a bar full of other people. I don't want to get into a fight, and I genuinely mean that. I never try to get into fights with people. I always try to give someone an out or, try to make it out peacefully. But hey, and I raise my hands and you can see the burned hand and the gauntlets that I have on. It's like, hey, I'm just trying to keep it peaceful here.
Look, guys. And Silverado, will you roll, please, a what I always call a diplomacy check, a persuasion check?
Persuasion, yeah.
Persuasion, it is.
You're good at that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Well, no, I'm actually terrible at it, but I'm rolling good.
Doing quite well with it today, though.
Yes.
That's your second 18 persuasion in a roll, in a row.
Look. Okay, you want to play Steinstossen. I got it. These guys, they don't want to fight. And they don't want to give up any of their crap when you kick their butt. It's Steinstossen. So what if we just have a gentleman's game? These guys, they win. We put this all behind us. And if we win, same thing. We'll buy drinks. No. If they win, they buy the drinks. No. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not good at
look
coming
at-
up
yeah,
with
yeah. No, yeah,
plans,
that's
but
we can play for a round of drinks. I'm willing
good with
to do
that.
that.
do a round
Yeah.
of drinks, Cam. Come on.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, well, we'll buy a round of drinks, sure.
This is not Dwarham, but the other dwarf that you've tried to charm, and he seems to be trying to piece together some kind of diplomacy here, but he's also is obviously intimidated by Cam Wraith here. And Cam steps back, releases your arms, Eric. Says, yeah, all I want's a game. That's all.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Just a
So
friendly game.
what's the game of choice then?
Steinstossen, it sounds like.
It'll be Steinstossen. Yeah, let's get some drinks. We'll meet on the edge of the city. We'll do it right.
Yeah, whereabouts? We'll meet you. We'll be right there. It's gonna,
Yeah, we go to the southwest. You'll see the end of the street's all burnt. Just go kind of crawl through the wall there, and it's the perfect area for Steinstossen. Just look out for the hot flows, because you said you're new here, so just watch your step as you're going out there.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. We'll have a friendly game, and then we'll all have some drinks. It'll be cool. And Cam says, yeah, definitely.
Let's meet up in what? 20 minutes, half an hour?
Yeah, just you guys grab some drink. Well, I mean,
Look,
we
we'll
got
bring
two
the drinks.
competitors. We got an audience.
We'll bring the drinks,
Let's
yeah.
party.
We'll bring the drinks.
We'll
We'll bring the
bring the
drinks. What are
drinks.
y'all drinking? What are y'all drinking?
What do you want?
We're drinking that crap booze from the.
And we will bring a
Standing cinder?
large quantity of crap booze.
Yeah, that's about
Cool.
First round's on us. Okay. Since you're being so generous to teach us your favorite pastime, we look forward to it.
See, Cam, this is much better. Now we're gonna play some Steinstossen and have some drinks. Come on, man.
Nice.
And
Let's
so
do it.
Cam Wraith gets kind of ushered away by the dwarf that you've charmed, and Dwarham, who you also charmed, seems a little bit confused by the way he himself is acting, but nonetheless tags along with the dwarfs. And so it would seem that the plan is to meet on the southwest side of the city, just going down the street there to the edge where kind of the lava river is.
I take my bead. I take it off. Speak into it. And then I hand it to the others, and I basically just say, it's like, I'm really glad I didn't have to go kill 6 young dwarves right now.
Me too.
Look, I have not hid many bodies in my lifetime. I didn't want to add 6 more.
I'm not sure how many we could fit in the bag of holding either.
There's
There's
a lot.
there's a lava pool right there.
Yeah,
We
there's a
don't
lava
need-
pool.
Well, that has been in the back of my mind this whole time.
We can
yeah,
all
for
like,
sure.
if there's not an audience, it's just the 6 of them. We can just kind of throw them all in lava, and
So
Listen, the old Vincent would have just blown them up and moved on.
yeah.
Anyway, let's go get some.
Hey, it was hard
crappy-
it was hard to have restraint there, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm growing.
Let's get some crappy booze,
Mhm.
and let's go get there before this.
Do you guys do one of you want to grab some drinks?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll go grab it.
Cool. Yeah. So as Vincent runs inside and those guys kind of duck down the way, I'm going to cast enhanced ability for strength on myself.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Okay, very good.
You want to? Well, never mind.
And I'll say that if we're going that route, I'll slap you on the back and side of the head if you catch my meaning before you go and throw
Yeah,
a rock.
when we get into it. Yeah.
Well, it's almost a murder,
Close.
close to
Wanna
some
let-
murder.
Well, let Rodney to
Oh.
get a few gallons of booze.
Cool.
Looking at about 2.5 gold.
All right.
Party pack.
You guys are my sugar daddies right now because I have no money.
Oh, busy night, huh?
Vincent,
Yeah. Gonna go have our first game of Steinstossen.
Oh, Steinstossen, yeah. Which one are you throwing? You? You'd be the thrower?
No, man. Look at these arms.
Right.
No,
I'm
probably-
in the same
probably-
boat, mate.
Probably the big guy out there. Hey, you got any? We don't know the game. You got any tips, strategies? You
Just
know anything?
try to find the right rock and hold on as long as you can, man. That's about how the game runs. So.
Okay. Hey, here's a crazy question. Just
Yeah.
what is Steinstossen?
Steinstossen, it's like a sport around here.
Right, but how is it played? Like, what's the mechanics of it?
Yeah. So you go and you get this big old boulder, but it's still melting, right? And then you pick it up in your hands and you hold it there and you look at the guy who you're throwing against. And then whoever throws it first, they're the loser.
So it's like a game of endurance.
Oh man!
I see.
But then when you win, then you throw the rock, and it's like, man, it's cool. That's like the moment.
I like that. That
Test
sounds
of-
like fun. All
test
right.
of-
Oh, it's a
Well,
lot of fun.
darn-
I played
darn,
it
should
once
I-
or twice, but I'm not too good at it.
Should I have maybe done a Constitution, not Strength?
I'll come out with the booze and I'll explain to you the rules of the game. So you know what you're facing.
Darn.
What would that be?
I guess
Probably.
we'll find out.
Yeah.
All
I
right, so
think
we'll head out to
Constitution
the.
might be the play, but who knows?
Mhm.
I thought it was just holding a rock until the other person, or throwing a rock, and then what?
I thought it was like Highland Games, who can throw the molten rock farther.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
Maybe
But
that's
you
how the
would-
game started, but this is its current incarnation.
You just hold
Perhaps
it until
tweaked by
know.
drunken college students until it's reached its current state. Who knows?
Crap. Do I burn my other second level spell and cast it again for Constitution? Anyways,
We-
that's fine. Let's go.
I don't really know.
Me neither.
You got any fancy stuff in your back? Well, you can't because they'll know.
Yeah, they're gonna. The thing is in about an hour, they're gonna know that I charmed them. Too,
Well, that's what I
so
was
I'm-
wondering too. We want to kind of get
I'm
this over with,
hoping.
right?
I'm hoping that
That's why I said
we're
20.
cool
30
enough by
minutes.
then. Yeah. I actually was thinking when we get there, maybe I'll just tell them that I charmed them. Like, just be like, you're gonna know in a minute, so I'm just gonna let you know now. I charmed you just to de-escalate the situation. Sorry, maybe honesty is the best policy.
I mean, it usually is.
Can't hurt, right?
And I mean, if they get mad, then we kill them.
We've lied
And-
so much when we got to the city, and we're okay so far.
And the
I mean,
city
if
is,
we're
sorry, go ahead.
no, it's fine. Go ahead.
The city is very hot and humid as you are walking down this southwest street. There are a few buildings on the right side of the street, several shops standing, and the upper class pub that you guys were in earlier. But at the end of the street, there is, the wall that has been formed around the city seems to have holes punched in it or formed in some way. And you can see through these holes, you see the college students on the other side. And they're standing on the rocky shore of magma, just joking around with each other, having drinks, smoking whatever they are currently smoking, and just having a good old time. You guys are still on the inside of the city. Do you wish to join them?
Yeah.
That look like we see the crowd that we're looking for?
Any other people there? Or is it just them?
I'm just gonna say to you guys, like, I don't care if I lose, guys. Honestly, like, I'm not trying. I don't have anything to prove to these guys. I really don't care what they think of me. So,
I mean,
So
if
you
it was for the pick, then it would matter. But
well, it'd be a different kind of fight if it's that case.
Yeah, we'll buy them a round of drinks. It's fine.
yeah,
And a few more students approach from behind you. Oh, you guys, you're here. Let's go. And then they just kind of rush past you through this stony hallway.
there goes taking
Let's do
out the
it.
witnesses.
There seem to be about a dozen or so dwarves gathered.
All right, so we can't go lava skinny dipping anymore.
And so as you walk through the stony passage, there are the dozen or so dwarves gathered. There's a group of 6 Camwraith's gang, and they're standing around. They seem to be pointing here and there at various rocks on the shore. Camwraith looking into the distant lava river, perhaps preparing himself psychologically, barely recognizing that his brothers are, seeking to aid him or point out the rocks for him to choose. And go ahead.
Look at the sense. I want to find a rock that's less hot. Is that
Okay.
right? Essentially.
Yeah, but still molten, It's got it.
Right.
You can't wimp out here. It's a courage thing. And
It's a winning thing. It's all about winning.
Find one that's not going to be too bulky or too difficult for you to hold as it is. You don't want to make it more challenging on yourself.
Right.
And so you look about for the right rock. Will you make an intelligence check, please?
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna ask if I can do that.
Is he dumb? Is he smart? Answer is
He's smart.
17.
he's
17.
smart.
Well,
Went from -1 to +4.
you do the best you can to find a molten rock here that you'll be able to hold for a moment. And it seems like maybe parts of this one have cooled a bit. And you stand over this rock that you have picked out.
Awesome.
And Darasorlum, that's the name. Is that the name of Dumoth's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the nice guy.
Darasorlum is there. He's got a pitcher of beer in his hand. Yeah, guys, all right. We got new friends.
That's the guy we were talking and drinking with inside, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wrote down the names. I wrote down that he's nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
I'm trying to find the guy who was.
The little brother or the other dude?
You're thinking Dwarm. He was the little brother of Camrath.
Dworm's friend, the other one who was charmed. Did I never name him?
I don't think you gave him.
I don't think he
Yeah, he
did.
didn't give him a name.
It's Umi Homli. Yeah, how's that for a D name?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to write that down, but
And so Yumi is there. All right. Well, I'll be the what's the right name for the overseer of this sport?
Judge, referee.
I'll be the ref. And
Hey, Silverado, you're gonna give me a little pat on the back here for encouragement.
Oh yeah, moral support.
hey, you guys, but no healing magic while they're holding the stones. Word of honor.
Oh yeah, no word of
No
honor.
problem.
No heals.
On Crimbar.
right,
Okay.
On
I
Crinbar,
I
I
take
will not cast any healing spells.
I take Eric's face in my hand and I say, "You, my son, are going to do all right." When I give him guidance,
Nailed it.
I kind of hit him a little bit too hard.
And say, yeah, remember now, nice big one, and you hold it as long as you can. First one to throw the stone loses.
Deal.
You guys have your rocks?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cam, is his big enough? Yeah, that's all right. And now you, Master, what's your name again?
His name is I have it written down. Who is he talking to actually? Is he talking to Eric? Oh, that's Ken Adams over there.
Master Ken Adams.
He's a
What
human
parts
being.
of the Gira are you all from? Such strange names.
I'm from
I'm throwing to say the Three Kingdoms.
Well,
I'm from all over.
guys, this is gonna be fine. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna throw these stones. Remember,
Have some pints.
gentleman's agreement. Okay.
Okay.
And you can tell that this is something they all take quite seriously. And the dwarves along the shore start chanting, "Crin bar, Crin bar," and the other dwarves join in too. And the dwarf with his pitcher held high takes one last gulp and then smashes the pitcher on the ground, shouts, "Yeah!" And at that, Camwraith lunges and picks up the stone-like, or the large stone that is smoldering, and you see his face just taken with pain as he squats holding this thing in his hands, and he glares at you, Eric. You too should be.
I was gonna say, I assume I'm supposed to do it at the same time. We're new to this game, so I'm kind of following his lead.
Absolutely. And so you lift the stone that is before you. Make a strength check, please.
You chose well. Or maybe you didn't.
21.
Ooh.
You lift the stone easily, but...
Oh, wait, does that... Yeah, that was right. Sorry, strength. I did strength save.
No problem.
Is that the same thing? That's not the same thing. No, wait a second.
Not if you have bonus to your saves.
Yeah, sorry.
So if it was
just subtract 3, so 18.
18.
You are able to lift the boulder easily, and you're looking at Camrith. You guys are standing looking at each other, and you see sweat pouring from his brow, collecting in his beard, and he begins to drool a bit. And will you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Here, as the boulder begins to smolder and burn your hands.
Come on. 16. 23.
A small smile comes to the lips of Camrith. He seems to be going a little bit crazy as he's holding this smoldering boulder, and the boulder is quite hot in your hands, Eric. It's going to begin taking its toll on you, and it will deal some damage to you unless you choose to throw it at this moment.
I will not throw.
On Eric.
Holding on, dudes.
You'll take 12 damage here from this smoldering rock. You found a spot on it where the rock is cool, at least compared to the molten core or the other molten parts of this magma boulder you're holding. And Camwraith continues grinning at you, his teeth clenched, and he's drooling. And please, we'll have contested Constitution checks again.
Sure. Come on. Oh, 7.
Oh.
Maybe that'll just be more damage. Oh, he rolled well again. He rolled the same thing.
He continues laughing. And he almost seems to be smiling genuinely now. Eric, you can choose to throw the stone, or you will take some more damage as the boulder is continuing to burn your hands.
I'll take it.
Take it. I'll heal you.
Weak roll here, 3 damage to you. So
51.
the boulder is hot in your hands. Somehow doesn't seem to be affecting Camwraith in the same way. Is he enjoying this? And please make opposed Constitution checks. And he will have advantage on this one for his previous successes.
Oh, I rolled 6 total. He got 15. Maybe he's gonna take some hurt. Oh no, he got it.
You got 19.
Yep. This one's gonna hurt.
Camwraith begins squatting and grinning at you, smiling. He's going into full savage mode here. Something is.
I'm kind of doing like taunting him, just like picking the rock up.
Lifting it.
Yeah.
Doing some reps.
Like doing cleans with it. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, not bad. You rolled bad. Good job.
12
Was that for him?
As this,
for him or me?
For you.
That's for me. Yeah. That's
yes.
what I was gonna say.
As the pain seems to be increasing and increasing.
So we said no magical healing. Can I use my my fighter's second wind ability to heal?
Use your own discretion.
Because I think it's just kind of like internal will. Is it not? It's not like a magical ability. It's just like a.
I don't know how that would be interpreted, depending on how Eric looks while it's taking place.
Yeah. So okay. So as I do it, I'm just gonna take the rock and just like grunt and growl and lift it up over my head as I do it.
Okay. Will you make a performance check, please?
Are you good at this?
Not at all. Not good.
I don't think you are.
Oh, I rolled 3.
Hey, I think he's doing something.
Maybe if they say that, I just won't. Maybe I won't do it. Is that all right?
That's all right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm at 39.
He just sucks.
Sorry, man.
Eric, you suck.
I know, right?
Eric, don't you drop that stone, so help me God.
No, man.
They're
Hey,
burning our
Rob,
hands
that's too
off.
hot. Throw it.
Come on, Ken Adams.
Come on. I'm trying to get the crowd all riled up. Come on, Eric.
You
Nice.
suck.
And then while it went, and if I can get everybody kind of get the crowd real riled up, then when no one's paying attention, I'm gonna cast Bane on Cam.
What?
Yeah, you are.
This is for drinks.
What?
This is not for anything important.
Will you please explain what Bane will do?
I can do up to 3 creatures, but I'm only going to cast it on him. He has to make a charisma saving throw. And if he fails a saving throw, then anytime he makes an attack roll or a saving throw, he has to roll a d4 and subtract the d4 from his roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So charisma save.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know this one isn't one like the other one where he knows it was cast. So.
Oh, there you go.
That's a natural 1 minus 1 for a 0. Yeah, that fails.
Cool.
I didn't think Cam had a lot of charisma.
No.
Doesn't strike me as that kind of type.
Okay, so all his saving throws, you have to subtract a d4.
Okay. Cool.
It's not disastrous like disadvantage every time, but
Yeah.
Right.
Also, just point of order, if I did still have the charm up, it would have dropped because Bane is a concentration spell.
Okay.
I don't know what that would mean, but if it means anything.
It's hard to say because of like the nature of these hostilities, you know. It's
Yeah, in the I feel like in the moment right now they're probably not going to realize it, but like afterwards they're gonna be like, wait a minute.
Suddenly, yeah, they're very inclined to root for Camwraith here, and they're like, "Yeah, kick his ass, Camwraith! Come on, screw these guys!" It came from Dom. Dwarum's friend was a bit more of a neutral ref, and now he seems to be favoring Camwraith for some reason. Well,
Don't worry, Eric. He's all talk. He's gonna break.
and can we please have opposed Constitution saving throws?
$17. You're gonna roll junk. Roll junk.
Minus a
All right,
D4.
and then -4. Is he at advantage again?
Yes. With
I
his
mean,
continued success, he's
Oh,
giving
okay.
advantage. Minus
Nine.
4.
19, but you know.
In 1917, you're getting there. You're getting there.
Should be
Yeah.
okay.
Eric, actually, you're able to conquer the agony in your hands and just kind of focus on the sport of the moment, and you don't take any damage here. It's not wearing at you in the same way right now.
Cool.
Once that first layer burns, you're fine.
That's it. It's all callous now.
Once the nerves are scorched, you're good.
Yeah, the nerves are dead. You don't feel anything anymore.
It's like your fret fingers when you're playing guitar, right? It gets you get callous over and you're
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly like playing guitar.
Camwraith holds the stone over his head high, and the other dwarves cheer. Yeah, Cam, yeah.
I'll match it. As he does that, I'll just do the same thing. Only mine's higher because I'm taller.
Okay. I will
Do you
need
say
to-
that to him?
Totally. Totally do.
Please make a performance check to do that. You have the strength to do it, but in this moment, the sweltering heat of this is just...
10.
A mediocre performance.
It's definitely higher than Cam's, but man, Cam just has this certain impressive air to him. The way he's
It's the
holding
growl,
the
eh?
stone.
Man,
Yeah.
you suck.
I do suck.
Do better.
I'm trying, man.
Be better.
Now, please,
Don't worry,
we'll have opposed Constitution checks again. But Cam didn't win the last round, so he's not going to be at advantage.
Oh, okay.
He still minus a D4 though.
And I just roll flat, hey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man. Oh.
Take away that D4. 14.
Okay.
You gotta get
Come
a
on.
14 or
Cam
more
got a
to
14.
win.
Come on. Hey, 17.
Yeah.
For the first time, you see Cam's arm twitch in pain as though he's contemplating dropping the stone as it begins to burn him severely.
What's the matter, Cammy baby? Can't hold a stone. Cam can't hold his stones.
He
And-
can't hold a stone.
And again, I just growl and press the stone once above my.
Okay, can you please make a a performance check with advantage this time?
Oh no, it's still gonna be horrible. We know it,
This is
right?
your big moment, Eric.
We know.
Oh
we know.
gosh. Oh, okay, 16.
Okay.
Wait a second,
Okay,
but I can roll again. I can do better.
come
16.
on.
Still
Not
have,
bad.
you still have that guidance, so you could slap it on there. I don't know if that's warranting it, but
So
I'm saving that for the throw.
some of
At the
the
end.
Ooh,
After I
love
win.
that.
some of the dwarves began booing as you raise the stone. Get this guy out of here! Come on,
Yeah.
Cam!
yeah, he sucks.
And
Are you saying that to me, Silverado? I love it.
Yes.
and one of the dwarves slaps you on the shoulder, Silverado. That's right. And he cheers you with his beer.
Cheers.
And then we please make opposed Constitution checks again.
Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 17 again. Gosh. It's my lucky number.
And I have to subtract a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How rough is it gonna be?
Give him a 4. Ah,
Ah.
that's all right.
12.
12.
Nice.
Eric, something about this is, you're really getting the knack of holding this smoldering rock.
Yeah.
The initial pain hurts,
it's
but
like-
you hold on to it for a little bit. You get better.
Camwraith grunts and strains. It looks like he's getting ready to drop this rock. He shakes his head, and he lets out a yell. Ah! And then Camwraith falls over onto the ground, passing out, and the lava rock splashes as it hits the ground, and he has a bit of molten lava come upon his face, scarring him. And the other students go, quickly, put him out, put him out.
I go over and I start patting him out and taking some lava and chucking it away.
Just like scraping it off of him, the molten
Yep.
rock. Yeah.
Well,
Burn,
as I see this happen, again, Eric, I take the rock up and I press it above my head, and then take one arm and just hold it up with one arm, and then bring it down and just chuck this thing over, as if, look at him like I'm going to throw it at him and chuck it over him.
Strength check, please.
And this time I'll use the guidance.
And you have advantage.
And I have advantage.
Yes. Are you gonna like grunt or yell or something as you throw it?
I just do like a giant like growl as I let it go. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna use minor illusion to echo that and just make
so
it.
that's
more
a
impressive.
25 on the throw.
Nice. And emphasized by Vincent's magic, your growl echoes throughout the canyon, and this molten stone is hurled through the air. And as it reaches almost the center of the river here, it would seem, as you're caught up in the moment, it splashes, and there's a magnificent sculpture of stone that emanates out of the lava river for just a moment, seeming poised, and then sinks in, kind of like Smeagol's hand in Lord of the Rings. And
Yes.
Woo, you suck. Yeah.
there's this.
Then Eric stands up and he's going like this, making the shape of a belt around his waist as he's
Did you say
just
Cam
like
passed out?
taunting all the dwarves, just making the shape of the gesture of a belt around his waist.
The champ's here. Yeah, Cam has passed out, and
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna go over to him as the other ones are patting him out and putting him out, and I will reach down and put a hand on his shoulder and use my healing hands to give him 9 hit points, or 8 hit points. I'm sorry, I forgot what level we were for a second.
He snaps to. Oh,
You've been dead for 3 hours.
damn it!
Yeah, I'm playing with you.
Hey,
He's.
And then
I'm
he's
going to use my
frustrated.
second wind to heal this time. Here, sorry.
while I'm down there, I've still got my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, for what it's worth, you would have kicked my ass, and I'll stick out a hand to help him up.
And mine. And I give him my hand to help him up.
He looks at both of you for a moment, and then looks at the dwarves around him, who are kind of hushed, but a good number of them are looking at the stone that Eric has just cast, because of course that is a big part of the sport, and a great enjoyment that they take in this is the actual landing of the stone. And some of them turn back. Oh, come on, Cam! It's all in fun, man. And
I'll walk over to Cam and put a hand down, like to help him up.
okay. He reaches out to the three of you, and the three of you easily hoist him to his feet. All right, drinks, huh? Maybe we'll have another go later.
Cool. I'll give him a big pat on the back.
Yeah.
He turns around and reciprocates with another hearty pat to your back. All right. Well, can't win every time.
It wouldn't be a sport if you could, right?
I was gonna shout out. Let's give a hand for Camreth. Man, he put up a good fight.
Come
And I'll just kind of yell it out. Come on, Camreth, and I'll like yell at his name out.
Will you make a diplomacy check, please?
Oh,
Persuasion.
suck at this. Come on. Oh, sorry, I rolled advantage.
5.
5.
I was
yeah.
cheering on with them, you know.
Yeah.
Advantage. Yeah, that's with
All right.
advantage after that kind of victory,
17.
for sure. You're the
I've
champion
Okay,
of the game.
17.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
saying Eric sucks this entire time. You know?
Love it. I love it.
Man, they're just like, this guy is tough. I think Cam was the more elegant sportsman, but damn, Eric really held out. That was
Sorry,
impressive.
man, I'm new.
What a throw.
I'm new, man.
So they do seem, impressed, and Cam, is, at least for the moment, is keeping his quiet and kind of retires to the back of the group to have some drinks.
Cool.
I go over
Yes,
to.
I don't want to make him feel. That's not my style. I don't want to make him feel humiliated or anything like that. It's all in fun.
I
Absolutely.
hang back and I hand him a drink and I say, Eric still sucks though.
Totally.
Damn, I was sure I had him.
No form.
You had him on the ropes there for a fat few seconds.
That
He
bastard was bleeding.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
burns are nothing new to us. I show him my burned hands. Like, remember the whole got us in an arm wrestle. It
It's
got
weird,
real
man.
intense.
You should get that healed up.
I know. The amount of times I've been healed by people, this should have closed up, but it just didn't. I don't know why.
That kind of explains a lot about like your jewelry. Dwarm was telling me. I mean, no offense.
None taken. I'm not the competitive artist that's going to lynch you if you talk bad about my art. I can take criticism.
I think it was Dwarm that you showed your art pieces to.
Yeah. Or no, it was that cool guy that went up to have a roll him.
Too many names.
Dorsolum.
Darrow-Solum.
Darrow-Solum. Yeah.
Solum. Okay.
Yeah, my art sucks. That's why I'm here.
I'm gonna go over to Dorm and just walk right up to him and be like, "Hey, so you probably figured it out already. I did charm you earlier. I'm sorry, but it was just to de-escalate the situation. I didn't want to, I needed to cool things off so we could have a second to talk. So, no hard feelings."
Didn't we have to deal with all of that?
They do find out afterwards.
Yeah, he would know once it's over, they know they were charmed. So
I thought I was acting pretty funny there.
yeah, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. And if I embarrassed you or anything, I apologize. Like I said, you guys came in hot, didn't want to start a fight. So
I think all's well that ends well.
Exactly.
No We're all having
no
cheers.
fight. You're gonna buy us some drinks. I think this is a victory all the way around.
Oh yeah, we do gotta buy you guys some drinks. Okay.
Ugh.
Hey Cam, you owe these guys drinks. Come on.
And get some free drinks too.
But I poured out. I'll pour out some of the booze that we brought and be like, but first round is on us.
Sure.
As the visiting team, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we'll get along okay.
I wish we could make this sport like widespread, but it's kind of hard to when you need rocks that are melting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need an active lava flow to play this game.
Maybe you could get like a fire.
Especially where we've been coming from. There's not a lot of molten
rock. Yeah.
Ice maybe. We could do it with ice balls.
We could play like an ice game. Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Frostbite.
I am originally from the Redwood Forest, all the way out, like far away.
Far south. Yeah.
Yeah, way far. I'm like 300 years old, so I took my time traveling over to this part of the world. But
well, that's
these
not
guys,
an icy place. What do you mean changing the sports for ice balls?
We've been spending our last little while. We've been camped out at Dunlop's Tavern.
Yeah, we've been hanging out there.
Oh.
Yeah. And
place.
I wonder if we can how would we do this with ice? I guess make it very cold.
It would still hurt, man.
Yeah,
you hold on to an ice ball long enough, dude.
And it's melting, and so you gotta
Yeah.
I'd rather hold something warm than cold.
Oh yeah.
But so were you with those other guys from Dunlop's?
Other guys.
I didn't know there were other guys.
A week ago, man, time is a blur down here. I'm not.
There was some. There was some clerics of followers of Brahms that came here from Dunlop's that haven't returned.
Yeah, they were asking about Crinbar's art. I thought one was like a student actually, though, and
yeah,
was his name Picard? Sorry,
I didn't get any names, but one of them, Crinbar really showed interest, and he took him as an apprentice. I thought. He's been having a really hard time nailing down an apprentice. That's weird. So you guys are from the same place, but not with them, huh?
Nah.
You know, and when we say from, like Eric said here, we've been
Hanging out for like a month.
stationed there for a little bit while we're doing some odd jobs and whatnot. We're not really
Like we don't.
not like born and raised kind of thing, you know.
Yeah,
We
we're
got a
not
room at
from
the
around
end,
here. No.
that kind of deal.
I'm definitely not a local, as you can tell.
Well, either way, it's good to see some fresh faces around here.
Yeah.
And so the festivities and enjoyment continues with this new information that has come to light. They seem to have at least, or this dwarf in particular seems to have at least heard about or knows of the group that you kind of came here following. So,
And you haven't seen that group around lately, eh? You haven't seen them? Because I know there were more than one. There were a few. I think there were maybe a dozen or so of them that came.
it's a pretty big group. I think most of them left, and I think one of them's still at the inn. But I don't
which
know.
inn?
I met him the other day, and I think they were all planning on leaving, but one had stayed behind because they like hadn't heard from their buddy for a while or so.
Which inn were they at? Do you know?
Oh, just the one inn, the main inn on the corner there.
Oh, the Nightingale
The Malachite.
Yes.
or the Malachite.
Malachite.
Yeah.
Malachite
that's the
Aurora.
one. Oh, and
Okay.
I just wanted to say here in chat, we had a good suggestion for our Steinstossen Ice version. We have Basque Ice Ball.
Basque Ice Ball.
Oh, okay.
Thank
That's
you.
All right.
Nailed it.
Okay, guys.
Perfect. Yeah.
Man, what?
So I'm sorry for the sidetrack there.
It's great.
Okay.
But,
It's all right.
I want to ask the dwarf we were just talking to us. So Grinbar is still looking for apprentices.
Apprentice?
well, he took that one the other week, but if he's like any of the others, he won't last.
Is there like an application process for that,
Or
or
is he just-
does
or
he
just
just
pick 'em
select
out?
people based on their work and their merit?
Yeah, it's like an invitation thing, like getting invited here, but much more prestigious. You're a Crimbar student, you're the best of the best. I mean,
Mm.
So he selects them. They don't approach.
No. It's
That makes sense. I'm just curious.
yeah.
well.
Okay.
Let's get our drink on.
I mean, everybody comes here wanting to study under Crimbar, so yeah,
Right, of
everybody
course.
requests, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think he even
that's true.
considers it that way.
Okay.
Maybe I have talent that he'll want. I show him my shoddily made necklace. Maybe he'll pick me.
Man, you got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Well,
But we know it's about our potential, right?
Yeah, I've been here so long, I forget what my art was like before I came. It probably looked something like that.
Well, yeah, I'll start somewhere.
Exactly.
Well, you
Yeah,
have come here to study amongst the best, so you've made a good decision. And the dwarves seem pretty friendly now.
cool.
Now that you've played their game of Steinstossen and
Didn't murder them.
no murder took place. You kind of defeated the, revered leader of that gang or whatnot. They all seem to kind of defer to him, and it seems like he's, at least amicable towards you guys.
That's
And
all we can ask for.
I think with that, it's probably a good place to end the adventure for the evening, and we'll return next week with the Heroes Era, and the adventure will continue.
Woo.
Nice.